Hello everyone, welcome to TVON. Happy Friday. My name is Joyce and thank you so much for joining me today. And we are at the point in our Friday evenings where we happen to have more museum pieces than the other pieces. So it's very exciting though, so keep that in mind. One of these pieces is actually going to be a Paraiba ring, which I actually do have a matching necklace to this ring that I am wearing right now. But it's kind of a special deal for today. Judging by the price that it's at right now, I kind of understand why it's been, a while since it's, been scheduled for a show. But it is over 4 carats in the center stone, and yet it is priced like a 2-carat stone in today's Paraiba pricing day and age. So I know you probably don't wake up on a Friday and you're probably not wondering, oh, I wonder if I'll be able to add a 4-carat plus Paraiba to my collection today, but you very well could add a Paraiba ring and a necklace for basically the price of what one stone should be priced today. So that is super exciting. Keep an eye out for that. And also, speaking of the rare and collectible, I know we haven't had too many of the Rhodochrosites, but I do have one more piece today. It is a ring, and it is a 391 center stone. So this might be the last of the newer Rhodochrosite pieces that we'll be seeing for a while. So if you are still looking for a larger Rhodochrosite in a ring, I do have this one here today. And again, so many fun new designer pieces. I'm actually so excited to show you guys some of these pieces today. Any musicians out there, anyone born in Year of the Dragon, I have so many different pieces for today. And also feather pieces. I do have one single feather pendant with some bright pink stones, so that's just a heads up as well, and so much more. As usual, if you have any requests, you're like, you know what, I love looking at the museum, but I like to own maybe, a pair of diamond earrings that are not necessarily from the museum, just call us and let us know what your requests might be, and we'll check it out for you in the back, see if we have it, bring it out if you need to see it again. And Alweens are here as well. I do have a couple of smaller stones in necklaces. And I do have a larger style necklace, but it has a lot of the Alween stones in them. So super excited for that. And let's get right to it, because our first item of today, just getting you a little bit started into the museum, we are going to start off with a pink tourmaline in a ring. So let's take a look at the wheel here. And I know it's, just your somewhat normal pink tourmaline in a ring. However, this ring does not only have white diamonds, as we decided to, just dress it up a little bit with some pink diamonds. This is going to be 112297, and this is going to be that fabulous 2-tone gold and diamond look, kind of asymmetrical, so that's, the nicer part about it. It's not just, all pink diamonds or all white diamonds. So I have been hearing a lot from you guys that you guys have been liking a lot of the, combinations with the pink diamonds, the white diamonds, and, different colored stones here. And so here we have our 241 cushion cut pink tourmaline. Now, I only have this one pink tourmaline for today. I do actually have a few Rubilite pieces coming up later in today's show. So, for the pink tourmalines, they're more that, somewhat lighter, brighter pinky color. With the Rubilites, they introduce a little bit more of the deeper pink, some even the reds. So here we have it, pink tourmaline, and hello everyone. Happy Friday. Yeah, if you're having any issues with the feed, just try refreshing. That's the only most helpful feedback I can give you, but if you just try to refresh it, it should be all back. And here it is, pink tourmaline, supposed to be $39.99, with the pink diamonds there. It's not just one pink diamond stone, in the top of the ring there. It actually goes throughout the entirety of the ring. So, you know, everywhere you see that white diamond look, there is a pink diamond equivalent that is just mirroring the entire look on this one. It's a very, kind of gives it a very stacked look as well. It's like 2 rings built around 1 stone in a way, which is a really cool concept, but we are not doing $39.99 on this one, or even $1,999. So if you like this, be sure you call in quickly, because pretty much everything here today, I think actually, yeah, everything here today is a one of a kind, unless of course you request, you know, diamond hoops or diamond studs or, you know, the like. But if you like this, please call me quickly, because it is not even going to be $1,499. This is what it looks like from the side. So again, with that 2-tone look, you get to see here. So it's the basket around your center stone, and of course the gold around the pink diamonds that are in the rose gold. Everything else is in the white gold. So if you're not too big a fan of, you know, the rose gold, it's not overwhelming. You really don't see much of it from the front at all. So, you know, it's also a nice little, you know, dip your toes into the water kind of way to, you know, get a test run of our rose gold, because I know everyone out there probably has some sort of variety with their rose golds, but this is our rose gold. It's been an increasing favorite among all of you guys, so it's a great way to try it out. And of course, tourmaline's supposed to be rather included, fairly included, very included. And yeah, this one is as clean as can be, and if you like it, we'll just do it for the very first caller for $1,299 here. And I just love, you know, tourmalines. You see them here and there, you see them everywhere, but it's again the cutting of the stone that works with how beautiful and saturated the stone is, that just really, you know, makes the heart sing. So this one is here, $12.99 on this one, and take a look at it on the hand as well. So again, it is not a overwhelmingly large stone. It's not teeny tiny either. It is that perfect middle ground here for, you know, someone out there who probably loves pink tourmalines, or again, tourmalines very much like sapphires, a wide variety of colors. And tourmalines is not that kind of stone where it's like, oh yeah, you get one stone and your collection is done. It's more like, you know, there's so many different colors that you have to really just collect and just keep adding to your collection. And even here, even in the past couple of weeks, I've seen new colors of tourmalines that I'm just like, I can't believe that there is a color of tourmaline that is this beautiful that exists, and it's so beautiful to see. So let me know on this one, $12.99. If you would like to grab it, again, it comes with the pink diamonds, not charging you extra for the pink diamonds. We'll still size it for you, no problem at all. Keep the gold color like it is, but $12.99 on this one. And call me if you would like it. Let us go back up close for another look at this fabulous pink tourmaline inner ring. And yeah, museum is here today. So I did mention that rhodochrosite. So I actually think that Susan H., if you are watching, I think you might like this rhodochrosite, but I do have, again, this might be the last of the rhodochrosites for a while here, but here it is. It is in that sort of a signature style mounting. So that is here today. And again, I brought back out the Trapiche emerald collar necklace in case anyone has any more questions on that one. Had a lot of interest on that one, so let me know. And also just quickly flash the Paraiba that is not priced like it should be. So this is just a quick little flash of the ring that is coming up. Again, I do have a somewhat of a matching necklace to go along with that one. So let me know on this one. Again, just because I move on does not mean that the piece is gone. Just have a lot to show you guys here today. And this next one is going to be 1123674. Now this is going to be one of those more unique pieces because it looks like this. This is going to be our dragon pendant. They called it a brooch, but there is no pin at the back. And let me actually zoom back just a little bit here. So this is going to be your 18K gold, yellow gold, and white gold here. And yes, at the very bottom of this pendant, there is a ruby. It is a 28-point round ruby. You do have diamonds in this, very minimal diamond weights, but you do have 1 point in your diamond, so that's right there underneath. I can't tell if that's a leaf or if that's like the end of his tail, but there's a diamond bezel set like right there, and also in his eye, and this is just a really cool take on a dragon pendant. And if I remember correctly, this year is Year of the Dragon, so happy birthday to all you Year of the Dragon babies. But this one is going to be that fabulous, like, let me just set it down here for a moment so you can really see and appreciate, like, even from this perspective, how much work has been put into this one pendant. Like, again, I like to keep saying this, but, you know, it's not just, you know, give them a slab of gold or metal and just, you know, get a pointy stick and just, you know, scratch some lines on it and be like, oh, look, it's a dragon, it's really cool. But no, this is actually like a piece of fine art, like almost like sculpture. You get to see, you know, all of the dimensions of the dragon, from, you know, the eyes to the whiskers to the snout. Like, everything about this is so detail oriented. It is just, I cannot even imagine how long it took to just design this one single pendant. And you get to see here too, this is where your bail is going to be. Two-tone gold on this one, and what's even cooler is that where you have the ruby, around it, you would typically expect, you know, some regular old prongs, right? But around the ruby for this one, you have the dragon essentially clutching the ruby. So those are not just, you know, your average prongs, those are like the dragon's claws just around, just grabbing the ruby and holding it in place. And this entire piece is just so cool. If you would like it today, it is not going to be $29.99 or even $1,999 here today. Take a look at it from the backside here. I mean, even from the backside, it looks so impressive. Just like, how do they even manage to create this piece? Like, just casting it, I can't imagine how many takes it probably took. But this, if you would like it, call me now. We're going to make it $1,299 to the very first caller. And I did not mention this, but yes, the yellow gold portion is actually a matte finishing. So it's kind of a nice, you know, stark contrast between, you know, the white gold being mirror finish as well. So this entire piece, fabulous, $12.99 to the very first caller. And let me also show you what it looks like against the hand here so you can get a more, you know, this is not a small piece, by the way. Sorry if I didn't mention that, but this is not a small piece. Like, I can see why that, you know, they did not put this, you know, design this as a ring. Would be pretty cool, yes, but I cannot imagine the nightmare that would be sizing this piece. But this is kind of almost like a medallion-sized style pendant in a way, and you get to really see, you know, how reflective the gold is. And again, even the matte finish gold, even though it's not mirror finished, it still has its own, you know, personal qualities of reflectivity in the yellow gold as well. And of course, that ruby is, you know, it's a pretty good ruby. And especially one that is in this design, you know, if the design is already that good and, you know, that well done, the ruby, of course, can't just, you know, pick a random ruby, you know, off of the, you know, dusty corner of the desk, right? You gotta get one that is pristine, that is clean, that is bright. And here we have it, $12.99 for this entire dragon pendant. And let's also take a look at it against the neckline here, so you get to see again another size perspective of it, because it is again not a small piece here. So $12.99 on this one. Let me know, and let's go back up close, take another look at it, and let me know if you like to grab it. This is what it looks like upright. Of course, you know, I have to hold it here, but get to really see how, you know, the dragon itself overlaps with the white gold portion. It's like, yeah, it doesn't technically move, but just, you know, the overlapping just makes it feel that much more dynamic and, you know, it kind of sounds redundant, but 3D in a way. So $12.99 on this one, let me know. And next up, I do have a piece for our musicians out there. It is actually going to be a French horn kind of style. So I want to just show this one from the side again, so you get to really see, you know, all of the details. And it's like even back here where it's like you don't necessarily have to even get to even see the details while you're wearing the piece, they still went ahead and be like, you know what, we're going to go 100% and, you know, continue with the details, the designs, all the way into the backside. So that is what they have done here for this piece here today. And from here, it looks so cool and cute at the same time. So let me know on this one, $12.99. Let me actually set it down here so I get to see a different perspective of the dragon pendant here. And let me know on the pink tourmaline as well. I think that one is still hanging out here. But next up, we do have a French horn design, also as a pendant. It is going to be 1123679. Now this is also a very cool piece here. This is what it looks like. I'm holding it by the bail here, but this is what this next piece looks like, and is again with the details. They could have just, you know, put a line of gold just going through the black onyx part in the circle there, but nope, they were like, you know what, make it as 3D as possible, and you know what, even go ahead and add even more diamonds in this one. So that is exactly what they did. This is also going to be in that 18K white and yellow gold here. So again, there is a bail. I am holding it here. But again, this is a really cool piece. It is so cool. And this is actually going to be black onyx in the center there. They actually did not give me a carat weight or anything, so we'll just say black onyx there. And 24 points total weight of your white diamond. So again, that is paved into the front of the French horn there, and also inside of the loop-de-loops, which, forgive me, I do not know the vocabulary of the French horn. This is here. $39.99 was where it started, and this is also what it looks like from the back side. So again, a nice little sort of under gallery for the black onyx itself, and overall such a sleek and clean look at a, you know, very unique pendant. And this is not even going to be $19.99. So again, if you like any of these pieces, please call in early, because I would hate for you guys to, you know, miss out on these, because, you know, especially this one and the dragon one, and again, pretty much like everything I'm going to be showing you guys today, like once these pieces are gone, they are going to be gone. And so call me early on this one. We'll just make it $1,399 on this one. So $13.99 if there's anyone out there who happens to play the French horn. I think this would be a nice little addition to your collection here. And take a look at it against the hand as well, because this, very much like the previous pendant, it is not exactly a small, teeny tiny little piece. You know, you'll be able to see this piece from miles away, and I just love how, you know, the bail, it is definitely added there, but it doesn't really take away, it doesn't really distract from the overall design of the French horn. And so yeah, $13.99 on this one. And also, you know, it is not just, you know, a flat piece of metal and some diamonds sprinkled in it. It is actually, again, fully three-dimensional, like a sculpture, like a work of fine art, and it is here for $13.99. Let's take it over to the neckline here so you can see again what it looks like. And again, I just love the mirror finish gold against the black onyx there. There's something about that stark contrast that really just adds to the overall effect. And let's go back up close and take another look at it. And $13.99 will get this one home to you. So let me actually also set it down here so you get to see, you know, the size of the bail from what it looks like from the side, because that, like that center part right there looks so overwhelmingly complicated, and yet it is here. And yeah, any musical instrument pieces, I do think of Miss S too, so. And here it is, $13.99 on this one. Now for the next piece, I'm thinking of taking us all into the museum with the Paraiba pieces, because I want to give you guys plenty of time to, you know, think about it, because it's kind of like when you see a Paraiba that is at this kind of ridiculously low price, it's kind of like there has to be something going on here, right? But I was like, I even double checked. I was like, are you sure? Are you sure? And they're like, you know what? We're just going to go with it. So get ready, because next up we are going to have Paraibas coming up. And let's start with the ring here. So here it is. This is going to be 1123416. I do have a matching pendant / necklace as well. Very similar in terms of size. So here is the ring, as you can see here. Let me actually get the necklace and also flash the necklace before we get started here, so you can kind of see. So again, very similar in terms of design. Now I will say that the center stone, the shape is a little bit different, but it's not, like outright obvious. For the ring, it is a cushion cut, and for the necklace, it is an oval, so just keep that in mind. I know from here, it's like you can't really tell, so it did not bug me, so if it doesn't bug you, that's great. So let's go back to the ring here. This is going to be, so both pieces actually are going to be entirely in platinum, so that's already a plus. Platinum, we'll still size it for you, has to stay like it is in the platinum. Now get ready for this, because the center stone for this one is a 449 cushion cut Paraiba. And again, there seems to be a discrepancy, but to me, the accent Paraibas look like Brazilian stones. However, they are not listed outright as Brazilian stones, so we'll just say Paraiba for now, but just know that they do look like the Brazilian type to me. And of those Paraiba accent stones, we do have 31 points total weight of your accent Paraibas, as bright as can be as well. Now diamonds, we do have diamonds. I know, like with all of the important stones in this piece, it's kind of like, oh, let's just focus on the Paraibas, but no, we still gotta acknowledge the diamonds at least. And of the diamonds, we do have 24 points of the white diamonds here. I just love this design. I love the negative spacings, the cutouts, and it's like, it is such a flowy piece. And stones like this, where it's like 4 carats, but it's more of a longer stone shape, it's a little bit more difficult to work with, but putting it in this kind of like a wavy, almost like a floral type style really adds to it, and really just, it is still going to be a longer kind of ring, but it's not unwearable. And here is where the crazy part begins, because I was actually a little bit confused. So I went into the back and I found this Paraiba, which, by the way, if you compare the stones, pretty close in terms of cleanliness. Both are incredibly neon. But believe it or not, this one that I'm holding right here is a 438. Yes, with a carat or so of diamonds, but this one right here ended up at $40,000 after discounting. So just keep that in mind, okay? Because this, again, smaller center stone, yes, more diamonds, but this one right here has Brazilian Paraibas as actual accent stones. So to me, I would say Brazilian Paraiba is worth way more than diamonds at this point. So just keep in mind, this one that I'm holding right here, smaller center stone, yes, more accent stones, no Brazilian Paraibas, and it is already $40,000 post discounting. So with that in mind, and that stone, it's smaller stone, but it looks kind of a lot smaller. So this one, where do we start from this? Well, this one did start at, in the range of the $50,000 price tag, which makes sense, considering you get a 449 center stone. You get all of those Paraibas, may or may not be Brazilian, in the accent stones and also diamonds. And take a look at this piece from the side. I mean, it is turning the entire backside of the ring into that bright neon color. I just absolutely love it when stones do that. It just shows you how bright and clean and reflective the stone is. It's not, dull and, not sparkly. This is gemstone quality. I probably don't even need to say that, but it is. And this is what it looks like from the backside as well. So if you ever need like a really nice look into the inside of your stone, from the backside is always going to be the best way to see any imperfections potentially within your stone. But this is as perfect as Paraiba can get. Now I will say, yes, it is still included, which, these are natural stones. These are made from Mother Nature. So yes, they will still have inclusions in the stone, but still look at how gorgeous and bright and reflective the stone is. Like, inclusions, yes, but does it affect, how the stone, shows off? It absolutely does not. So this is not going to be a $50,000 piece. This is going to be a incredible value. So if you are, again, you're like, you know what, with today's Paraiba prices, I will never be able to get a 4 carat plus stone at all. Well, today is your lucky day. Now this is exactly why I am showing it here. First 30 minutes, show you guys a 4 carat plus Paraiba, because this is also not going to be $40,000 or even $30,000 today. And a little bit of a spoiler alert, but the ring and the pendant / necklace are going to be the exact same price. So with what I am doing here today, you could essentially get these 2 matching pieces for the price of one. That ring that I flashed earlier in the bridge mounting, spoilers, you can get these 2 pieces, this ring right here and the necklace that I flashed, for basically the price of what one should be. So if you like this, if you are like, you know what, I just want that stone, take out the stone, add it to your collection, do whatever you will with the mounting, I do not care. But the most important part of this piece today is just simply the fact that you are getting a 4 carat plus Paraiba for truly a ridiculous price. So if you like it, if you are intrigued, it is always better to call in early before it is, gone. And so call me right now, because this entire piece is going to be $19,999. I know, it's like you look at the price, you look at the carat weight, just ignore the accent stones, you just look at that $449 center, and then you look at that $19,999 price tag, and you're instantly like, question mark. Like that would be like a perfect price if it were like 2 years ago at this point. But no, it is today, March in 2024, and somehow this 4 carat plus, and 4 carat plus are not like a 401 or a 402 or a 403. This is a 449 center stone, and it is $19,999. So now you know the price of the ring, and now you know what the price of the necklace is going to be as well. So I'm truly saying, like, if you are a collector out there and you want to own like both pieces, you can do so for basically the price of one. And just to show you also, I have the other ring that I flashed earlier today. Like, this ring right here is $40,000 after discounts. And yet this one, a larger look, a larger stone, and this one is somehow only $19,999. So this is truly the value of the day. I know we are like deep in the museum right now, but this is just something that I'm just like, I'm very confused by. This Paraiba piece probably missed the memo, but it is here. And of course, if you wanted to see the information on this one, just remember it is a smaller stone compared to this one, but more diamonds on this one. No Brazilian Paraibas or Paraibas on the side at all. But yeah, let me know on this one. Let me actually remove the one in the bridge here and bring out this one again, because this is such a large look for a 4 carat plus Paraiba. And take a look at it from the side as well, because there's no like, you know, outrageous, you know, inclusions in this stone. There's no like color zoning. It's not like, oh, one side of the stone it suddenly has this weird funky color, or, you know, other imperfections in the stone. It looks as good as it could, and that price too is just something that I'm like still confused by. Like, maybe we'll just, you know, erase the tape after, you know, the 3 hours is up and just pretend like this never happened, because this can never happen in today's day and age, especially with Paraibas. So again, let me know if you would like to take this one, or, you know, again, it's here early because I want to give you guys enough time to really think about it. And yeah, Paraiba is yet another TVON stone that looks even better in person, and I agree, G, because you know, it looks great on the screen right now, but just wait until you get it in person, because you know, jewelry is overall, I would say, a very difficult thing to photograph. You know, I pick up photography here and there as a side hobby. And, you know, photographing, you know, a variety of things over the years, it's like jewelry, I was very surprised. I was like, oh, it's easy, right? It's just a still object, and there's really nothing much to it. You just, you know, have it there on the wheel or on the table and just click a picture of it, right? But no, these pieces are incredibly difficult to, you know, photograph in a way where it truly matches what it looks like in person. So let me know on this one, $19,999. And we'll bring out the pendant as well. So you already know the prices, but we'll just bring up the information as well so you can really get to see it with all the info, and also add it to your potential wish list if you would like to, again, think about it here. But next up, we do have the pendant necklace variety. I say the two because you could technically, you know, take off the chain and use your own if you wanted to. But you see here, this is going to be 1123399. Now you'll see for this one, a little bit different from the ring. The center stone is actually going to be a oval. Now this stone is actually going to be even larger than the one in the ring. This is actually also going to be in the platinum, but this is our 469 oval Paraiba in the center here. So again, still an impressive stone, and way over 4 carats on this one. And similarly to the last one, they did not state that the accent stones are Brazilian, but I do believe they are, just from what I've seen throughout here at TVON. But in the accent Paraibas, we do have 33 points of the Paraibas. And in the diamonds, again, I just love how the designs are mirrored here. But diamond weight, 29 points on this one. So overall, the pendant has a little bit of a larger, you know, overall stone total weight. But this, again, like the last one, $50,000, not going to be. And truly, it really is. Like, you can get both of these, the ring and the pendant, for basically the price of that one ring that I had flashed. And again, not going to be $50,000. If you like either or, it's almost like $19,999, your choice of. If you by chance were lucky enough to grab a, you know, large Paraiba piece, you know, in a ring or in a pendant, you know, a couple years ago, and you're like, you know what, I don't have, you know, a pendant or a ring yet. You know, you can very easily pick one up today, and it is not going to be, you know, that $50,000 price tag, which truly I think, you know, it should be, because, you know, with all of the accent stones and the design and the center stone as well, but it is here. And, you know, I'm saying this could be a deal for one person, or, you know, if you want to break up the set, that's perfectly fine as well. But I'm just saying, like, these two were really meant to, you know, go together forever. So, especially with the price, I mean, the price is there to just help you out, be like, you know what, keep the set together, you know, grab both pieces. If you are not, you know, a ring wearer or a pendant necklace wearer, I mean, you could like get both and turn around and just sell the pendant itself for $50,000, because that is Paraiba prices as of today. So, I mean, those are just some ideas here. So let me know on this one as well. This is what it looks like from the back side too. So again, I will say not 100% clean, as Paraibas tend to be included, but it is still a bright stone and neon, of course. You get to see, you know, even from the back side, your Paraiba accent stones and all of your diamonds as well. Overall, just a fabulous piece on this one. And let me show you what it looks like against the hand as well here. So here you have a fabulous look at your Paraiba necklace. Again, price is a little bit eyebrow raising, but we'll just go with it. But again, platinum on this one as well. And let me actually get the ring, and let me actually show them both together here, so you get to see the complete set. And I'm just, you know, get them together, please, because I mean, they just look like they were meant to be together forever and ever. So, And again, the center stone shapes are not exactly the same. Again, the pendant is an oval and the ring is a cushion, but from here, I wouldn't really care. I'm just like, you know what, these are just fabulous deals for Paraibas, and just grab them both, really. Just take one and, again, sell, the necklace if you don't wear necklaces. Keep it for, a couple more years and really just see where Paraiba prices end up going, because especially these stones, I do not really see it going down in terms of price ever. So it'll only be a plus for you from here. So let me know on these. $19,999, your choice of, or if you want to keep the set together, that's also perfectly fine here. And let's go back up close, and let me actually show you the ring again. I feel like rings tend to be more popular, but if you're missing a pendant or a necklace from your collection, I'm just glad that we have the options here. So here is the ring again. Again, the prices are the exact same, so carat weights are just a little bit different, but again, it's just up close and personal. You really get to see how gorgeous both of these pieces are, and I just really can't believe that they are here today for either one person or two people. So collectors, let me know if you are interested in any of these pieces here today, and we will move on in a few short moments. Thank you for looking at these with me. I think our French horn and our dragon piece are still here, so let me know if you want to see either of those again. I know they're kind of out there in terms of design, but it's always nice to see different types of designs, different types of styles here. And also I have Rhodochrosite that will be coming up later in today's show. Unless you want to see it earlier on, then that is no problem at all. And Alweens are also here. I got some owl earrings. I don't know if that joke translates, but I do have some earrings here today. Now these are softer stones, so you do have to keep that in mind, which I'm actually kind of glad that I don't have any rings here today. I only have one single pair of earrings and also a few pendant / necklace varieties. So let me know on this Paraiba. And I know, right? It's like, who in the universe has a pair of matching Paraibas in a set? So this is going to be Alween. This is 1123469. This is going to be the one and only pair of earrings that I actually have here. I think this is actually the only pair of earrings that I've ever seen here. So the other one is giving me some trouble. It doesn't want to come out of its bag here. So there we go. So this is going to be platinum. And these actually have, again, that silicone encased backings here as well. Let me actually just hold one up so you get to see what it looks like, what the stone looks like here. But this is platinum, and now these are smaller stones, as you probably saw the official presentation of these. But still, these are very, you look at these stones and they don't really read as like sapphire or as Tanzanite or like, whatever other blue stone is out there. Once you get to see these stones in person, once you actually get to own these, they have their own little, very, I would say rather iconic electric blue flash inside of these stones. And so these are 14 points total weight in the Alweens. And 1 carat exactly in all of your diamonds here. So, the Alweens, yes, they are smaller, but just because of how, electric blue and bright they are, like no matter how small these stones are, you will still be able to see them from a large distance away here. And, even though these are rare exotic stones, really collectible, again, usually come in these smaller sizes. These were supposed to be $49.99, but not today. So, if you picked up a ring or already own, a ring pendant, but don't have earrings, here we have one option for one collar out there. And this is also the backing style on these. So it's kind of like a half hoop style post and butterfly back. Has to stay like it is in the platinum. And let's take it over to the hand here so you can see what it looks like against the hand. And it is not going to be $49.99. If you would like these, call me right now. We'll make it easy. We'll make it $2,999 for one caller today. And this is, again, the only pair of earrings that I have today, that I have seen, I think. So let me know if you would like to pick these up. $29.99 here. Any future possibility of a Halloween ring for men? I don't think I've seen anything, so I will keep my eye out, Lisa, and I will see if we are maybe able to make something. As far as I know, all the pieces that I have up here and the pieces you've seen so far may be it. So I'll keep an eye out though for you, Lisa. And let me know on these, $29.99 on this pair of Halloween earrings. And let me also take it over to the ear here so you can really see what they look like from this perspective, because yes, they are smaller stones, but again, yes, the camera is like what, 10, 15 feet away from me, and you can still see that Halloween center stone as bright as can be, and I just love the subtle dangle of these earrings as well. So call me on these, $29.99. Very first caller on these will grab them. And let's go back up close and take another look at the Halloween earrings. First time I saw that word, I was told that it was a very difficult word to pronounce, and my smooth brain had thought, oh, that's easy. It's pronounced Hwayne. But now I know it is not pronounced Hwayne. And it was a very long journey for me to be able to even pronounce it properly. So let me know on these Halloween earrings. And let me actually just flash the other 2-3 pieces that I do have here, and just let me know if you guys want to see them with even more details. I know these earrings don't exactly show up very flatteringly, but yes, G, I agree. It's a very electric blue. It's like you really have to see it in person to really be like, oh, that's what she means. Like, there's a very electric quality to these Halloween stones that is very, very impressive. So this is the smaller of the pendants that I have here today. So, I mean, even from here, it's just that bright electric blue. It's like this stone has been charged with electricity. So again, this is the smallest pendants that I have here. So that's just a quick little flash on that one. And I do have a slightly larger one. It is in a pear shape. So again, I'm just flashing these pieces. Let me know if you guys want to see all of the information with it. I'm just flashing them so you guys know that these pieces are here. So this one is going to be a pear shape. Again, still with that electric blue quality in the color. And it is going to be the medium sized of the 3 pieces that I have here today. So let me know if you want to see that one. And for this last one, I do have to warn you, there are more than one Halloween stones inside of this pendant. And this one I might actually have to show against the hand because of how large it is. So this one is the last option that I have in terms of Halloween pendants / necklaces. So this is, again, not a teeny tiny little piece. This is in the 18K yellow gold, and you know what, this is actually, let's just give you the information on this one. This is going to be 1123472. I know, it's like on Fridays we've had a history of impressive diamond halos, and I think I might have to add this one to the book. This one, 18K yellow gold, and 206 total weight of your round Halloweens in this one singular piece. And almost as impressive is the diamond weight, because you have 359 total weights of all of your diamonds here. So that is counting the round white diamonds, I believe those are Marquise diamonds on the 3 corners there. And also, I think they did not even count this one, but at the very top of this pendant piece, there is a rather saturated yellow diamond. So if that's included in the 359, that is great. If not, Again, they did not note anywhere on this bag of a yellow diamond, so you may very well be getting a yellow diamond for free, but that is perfectly fine. But this is, again, one of the other pieces that I have here today. Supposed to be in the range of $25,000. And we're not going to do that. This is like your own little mini Halloween collection in one piece. And I just love how every single individual stone is perfectly matched with which, yes, you know, even though this stone has been fairly new to me, you know, the couple of stones that I've seen here and there, you know, some of them do have a little variety in terms of the depth of saturation of the stone color. And to have this many stones into one piece here, that is a job well done. And if you like this one, I'll just throw it out there. This one is going to be not even $20,000 or $19,999. If you would like to grab this entire piece today, which yes, the chain does come with, we'll just make this entire piece $12,999 just like that. So let me know if you'd like to pick this one up here today. And let me also move aside the earrings here. And we'll show you what this one looks like up close, because this is just a fabulous take on an Halloween pendant here, because look at all those stones. It is almost like, it's almost like the camera can't pick up each individual stone. It's like they almost kind of blend together in like one large mass of electric blue colors. So this is an insane piece. I can't believe, you know, all of these stones are just set into this one pendant. But it is here, and yes, those are Marquise white diamonds. You see 3 of them right there, and yes, that, you know, rather bright, rather saturated yellow diamond at the very top as well. This is a piece that is definitely, I would say, a conversation starter, because they'll be like, oh, nice sapphire pendant, because they won't even know of the existence of Halloweens. And then you'll be like, stop right there. This is not blue sapphire, this is Halloween. And then you can tell them all about these stones, and even from the backside you get to see how consistent all of these stones are as well. And this entire piece, again, call me if you like it, $12,999 there. And oh, at the very top, actually, underneath the yellow diamond, you actually do get a pear-shaped Halloween. So not only, you know, matching up the round stones, but also matching the rounds with a pear shape as well. So call me on this one if you'd like to pick it up today. And I know it's like those monster diamonds around the sides are also not to be ignored, but this entire piece is just, you know, when you have so many rare stones into one, it's like you can't just give it like a 50.1 carat diamond halo, right? That wouldn't do the stones justice. So of course, go all out on this piece. That is exactly what has happened here. And let me know if you would like to pick this one up here today for $12,999. And March is coming to an end. Let me actually set this one down so you can also see what it looks like from the side here, because it is not, you know, again, like a flat piece. It is actually curved. There's actually a curvature to it. So it'll add to that really dynamic feel, and the different angles at which the stones are set really, again, kind of adds to the 3D effect of this piece. So let me know if you would like to pick this one up here today. And we will move along into a different blue stone. This is going to be Aquamarine. And yes, rather impressive. Double halo of your baguette cut diamonds here. This is going to be 1122289. This is a fabulous 516 pear-shaped center stone. And I just absolutely love how we are continuing with the large and impressive diamond halos, as this one has 215 total weight in all of your diamonds. So no round diamonds here, but this one is still an impressive piece. And white gold only on this one actually has to stay like it is in the white gold. I think if we asked our jewelers to, you know, recast this piece and set all the stones into a different ring, they would probably all walk out. But this one, white gold only. And, you know, a lot of work has been put into putting this piece together, you know, from matching all of the diamonds to creating the model for this mounting to, you know, setting all the stones and polishing it, everything here. Started at $99.99. And if you are a March baby who, you know, maybe doesn't have an aquamarine piece yet because, you know, you've seen aquas out there and they don't exactly look like aquas or anything at all. Luckily, you are here shopping at TVON. Here we have the absolute best of the best. And this aqua is no longer going to be even $5,999 here today. I mean, just take a look at it from the side, just how beautiful, how it's like almost like architecture in a way where it's, you know, you have your double halo kind of just, you know, it's really built. This feels like a really built kind of piece. And it really is too. And this is also what it looks like from the back side. Again, with all of those diamonds in the halo, of course, you're going to need a very substantial basket, a very detailed basket to even support all of those stones. And this one is not even going to be $49.99 either. If you would like to pick up one of the best aquamarines we have here to offer, we'll make this one $48.88 to the very first caller. And again, we do not deal with any effects of any sort, any, you know, bumping up the color saturation. What you see is what you get. You know, aquas is a very tricky stone to work with because you see, you know, pictures of it online, that beautiful bright blue color, and then you get it in person and you're like, let me check my invoice really quickly to just to confirm what I got because I can't tell what this is. Not for a stone like this. You know, you see something like this, you open the box, you're like, wow, that is the most beautiful Sierra Santa Maria aquamarine I have ever laid eyes upon. And you will instantly fall in love with this piece here, and $48.88 will make it yours. So here's what it looks like on the hand, of course. I mean, it's just, you know, aquamarines, the color of the stone itself reminds me of, like, you know, any body of water, right? And, you know, adding the baguette cut diamonds around the stone itself also gives it like a quality of, you know, reflections dancing upon the water's surface. So overall, it's a very, you know, calming piece, I would say, a very peaceful piece to look at. And for $48.88, it could be yours to enjoy. So, I mean, yeah, it is definitely, like, aquas for me too. It's like, I've seen pictures out there and I've seen, you know, some rejected stones where it truly is, you look at it and you're like, I don't know what that is. But not this one. And, oh wow, G says that this might be her favorite TVON aqua ring. So that is saying a lot for this piece here. So let me know on this one, $48.88. Let's go back up close. And I actually have, you know, some options continuing with a very specific design that we've been working on. So, you know, just a hypothetical pair of aquamarine earrings. Had some adjustments here. So we do have option number 1 on the left side there. I was just thinking, you know, imitating that pendant design that we saw all those weeks ago. So, you know, they are a bit longer stones. So that is option number 1. And then 2 and 3 are kind of similar. For me, out of all of these, I can't decide between 2 or 3. So for 2 and 3, I actually wanted to go for more of a dangle style, while 1/1-2 is more of a stud style here, all with the princess cut diamonds invisibly set. And so here we have it, some options here. Again, for me, you know, before the show started, I was like, okay, 2 is my favorite. But now that I'm looking at it on a larger screen, I'm like, you know what, maybe 3. 2 or 3 could be it, because I really want to continue with like the emerald cut, geometric kind of shapes on this one. Again, no round stones in this one, all, you know, squares or emerald cuts, princess cuts. So here are some options. Again, I'm totally down to continue with making any revisions or even exploring any of these ideas any further. So again, just 2 and 3 are more of that dangle design. The post is behind the diamonds there. Aquas will dangle below it. Carolyn says 3 on this one. And so, yeah. Miss S had a whole story posted about her aquamarine history. So yeah, intentionally avoided aquamarine and morganite because they all look so pale, almost colorless. And yeah, it's, as soon as you get to TVON, you're like, oh, these stones are not supposed to be, you know, pale and colorless. So that is just welcome to TVON here. And Lisa says number 2 on this one. And Miss S leans towards the first variation of LNR number 1 of the dangles. She likes 2, so it looks like a very mixed crowd out there. You can also feel free to take screenshots of this, and if you have any feedback later on, that's also perfectly fine. And of course, I can always, you know, do any adjustments here and there. And love 2 and 3, but 3 I think coordinates with the pendant best. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. I love 2 just because of any, you know, square cut stones. I like setting them on an angle, but yeah, I agree. Number 3 definitely does, you know, correspond with the pendant the best. So might be 3. So we will find out here. But of course, I can also, you know, translate the other designs into other pieces as well. Of course, my mind instantly goes to Tanzanites, but you know, yikes. But here we have it. You know, I can always translate any of these ideas here. And we will go back to the ring here. So, yes. Number 2. So yeah, looks like 2 and 3 and 1's actually. So we'll see. It's a very spread evenly among the crowd here. So we will see. And number 1 would look good with the border diamonds around a square or cushion aqua. Yeah, because for those, I was like, the emerald cuts might balance a little bit differently on the ear. But yeah, for a square design, I think they look a little bit better there. So definitely something to think about here. So aquas just reminded me of, you know, some designs here. And we'll continue with that at a later date here. Now I do have, I feel like anything I have here today is either this bright blue color, like we've had Paraibas, we've had aquas, we have alwines, and then we've had pinks, rubies, pinks and reds, rubies, pink tourmalines, and the like. Rhodochrosite is coming up as well. And I don't know, do you guys want to see a feather piece up next, or do you guys want to see a floral piece? Because those 2 pieces are actually really cool. But actually before that, let me actually bring up the Rhodochrosite. So again, Susan H. I think you might like this one. This is going to be Rhodochrosite, the largest in a ring that we have as of today. Don't expect to see any more Rhodochrosite pieces coming in the near future. So here we have Rhodochrosite. This is going to be 1123635. This is, yes, in the platinum. And this is going to be our 391 cushion cut Rhodochrosite with a carat 55 of your diamonds. You know, this is a unique stone. It is a collectible stone. So just because it's rare and collectible does not mean that it has to be in some, you know, rather super extreme sort of style, unwearable. This is that simple. You can wear it every single day. And this is what it looks like from the side as well. So overall, a gorgeous stone. I will say though, this does show up more as a orangey stone. There is some orange in the stone, I would say. So just throwing that out there. It's kind of weird because, you know, I've taken photographs of, you know, the sunset before, and there's that very specific orangey pink color, which I think is exactly the color of this Rhodochrosite, and somehow even my phone camera is unable to pick up that very specific orangey pinky color. And I think that is exactly what is happening here. So again, a lot of these pieces, you gotta see it in person to really, you know, appreciate the color of it. So again, I will say this one has a bit of that orangey color in it. It's more like an orangey pinky color in it. And this one, $29,999, not going to be today. if you would like it, not even going to be $19,999. Again, this is one of that collectible material. We'll just make it $12,999 on this one. Just getting to it really quickly. Again, we have a large pendant that you probably saw a couple days ago that I have on the ready as well. So I know, back into the museum we are, but some of these pieces I can't just leave them sitting in a dusty vault and, never to be seen again just because it's over $10,000. There are collectors out there, and I'm just, giving every collector out there a glimpse at what we do have here. We offer everything from, regular, could be 20-point diamond studs all the way up to pieces like these. So let me know if you would like to grab this one here and take a look at it on the hand as well, because this is not a small stone at all. So let me know on this. Again, it shows up as more pink, which is kind of funny, but there is pink in it. There is a orangey base color as well for this stone, and still natural stone, supposed to have inclusions, and here we are, this bright gemmy looking stone here in a ring. So let me know on this one. Platinum will still size it for you. It is that gorgeous signature style mounting, custom made to this piece in the platinum. And let me know if you would like to grab it here today. And we'll go back to the wheel, yes, but we'll also go back to some of our rather designer pieces here today. Been sweating a little bit more today, so I hope I don't have glasses marks on my face. But thank you for joining me so far. My name is Joyce, and we are into the second hour of our show today. Have some designer pieces still left over, including, I believe, the French horn pendant and also the dragon pendant. So if you are just tuning in, you're like, dragon pendant? Yeah, I do have some very unique pieces here today, so just let me know if you want to see a quick little flash of anything again. We had Paraibas, 4-carat plusers. So I should probably stop broadcasting that, but we had Paraiba deals today, and the ring looks like this. So this is from across the room, by the way. So 4-carat plus stones. These are not small pieces, but the price tag definitely does not match what you are going to get. So call me if you want to see this or the matching necklace again. And I do have some more fun pieces here. A lot of the bright pink pieces. So feather piece, I have a flower piece, and I have, I don't want to spoil this other one, but the first time I saw this pendant, I cackled. So I'll show you guys what I was talking about later in the hour here. So still lots of designer pieces to get to. Rubelites are here as well. And so we might just do a quick little recap of the Paraibas, because, people might be tuning in and be like, oh yeah, that 4-carat pluser must be $50,000. It is not. So let's go back to the wheel here and take another look at the Paraiba, because I, again, cannot believe that it is still hanging out here for $19,999. And yes, matching pendant is also here. So same price, essentially your choice of, if you already have a ring, you're like, I'm all good on that front, but maybe you don't have a pendant. Pendant wise, it has a little bit more in all of the stone carat weights, but you know what, we were just like, do it for the same exact price. It's almost like, am I looking at the same piece here? It's like, that's just how closely matched, truly, all of these stones are. So let me know on either of these two pieces. $19,999, your choice of, or if you want to, grab two for the price of what one 4-carat plus Paraiba should be here today for, which I brought out a piece just to be sure, because this was the piece I had shown flashed earlier, which, smaller stone. This is our 438 center stone, and it is $40,000 after discounts. So it's kind of scary what Paraibas are doing right now, but again, that's why these are here today. TVON, quality, yes. Price, yes. The deals, yes. So let me know on this one. And that rhodochrosite would be a winner if you hang out with people who like to do guess the stone. Absolutely, because rhodochrosite, it's very, I've seen a wide variety, you know, a couple stones here and there, but even in those couple stones, I have seen, you know, some differences here and there. So yeah, it'd be definitely a contestant in Guess the Stone. I think bonitoite would also be a nice addition in that game, because, you know, again, bonitoite on the screen, it looks more blue, but then in person it has kind of like that iolite purpley look to it. So very collectible stones here. So let me know on this Paraiba. I'll also show you what it looks like on the hand again. If you want to see the pendants with all the information, just let me know. Again, same price, $19,999. And here, I mean, my hands are small again. I mean, I don't exactly have a model-sized hand, but still, it's not large. It doesn't look weird. It doesn't look out of place. It's not like, you know, it looks nice. That's what I'm saying. So it doesn't matter if you're like, you know, I only wear small rings because my hands are small. Like, trust me, I have small hands as well. And still, a ring of this size looks fabulous. It looks great. We'll still size it for you, even though it's in platinum. And again, that value is just unheard of. So it's almost like we time traveled back in time with this piece and the necklace. So let me know on this one. You can't let this opportunity go by, and let me know. We'll bring this one back up close again for another look. I know now people are calling in being like, oh, a $449 Paraiba, ignore the accent stones for what now? And yeah, it is still here as far as I know, so keep calling on this one. Had several questions on it already, and I am very eager to see who this goes to. And if you wanted to pick up the pendant as well, just talk to your operators, and I'm sure we can work out something for you. Now, we do have this next piece. Actually, several pieces here. Should we go with all the pinks, or should I break it up a little bit with some greens? Got a lot of pendants here today. Didn't realize that till just now. But here we have a feather piece. It has bright pink stones that I know someone likes a lot. And this is going to be 1123688. This is going to be our Mahangi pink spinel feather piece. It's a pendant, and you get that gorgeous mixture of marquise cut stones, pear-shaped stones, and even in the diamonds, you're not only, you know, dealing with the rounds, you also have baguette cut white diamonds. And this is 18K white gold. She says, uh-oh. This is 18K white gold, and of all of your Mahangi pink spinels here, you have 304 total weights of all of your bright, hot, neon pink stones. And of your diamonds, you know, some rather unique cuts there. You do have 10 points in your diamonds. And this entire piece is, in fact, a pendant. I just love how they did the backside too, where it's not just, you know, just throw whatever you want on it and just call it a day. You know, you don't see the backside, yes, but it's still important to have it done in a way where it still lays flat on your neckline and it still looks great. And it does. And why, thank you, G. And this is one of those pieces that I honestly, like the Halloween pendants that we saw, I cannot believe that we were able to have so many matched Mahangi pink spinels all just put into one piece like this. And yet here it is in the center there. That is still 18K white gold. It is all mirror finish, so it may look a little bit, you know, it's rather reflective. And this was supposed to be $49.99. And no longer going to be today. Again, take a look at it from the back side, because from here, you really get to see how clean your stones are. Mahangi pink spinels, I have seen not only stones that have crazy inclusions, but also some stones here and there I have seen, they have this kind of like this hazy look to them, which I personally don't like. It's kind of like when you breathe on a stone and it's just cloudy and foggy. Like that's what it looks like, but that's the actual stone. So I'm just glad that these are all perfectly matching. They are bright and brilliant and beautiful. And the length on this one measures 1.5 inches here. So let me show you what it looks like against the hand here. So it is not a small piece, but it is still, it's gorgeous from this distance away. It really reads as, you know, as a feather here. And it is not going to be $29.99 either. So this measures about 1.5 inches here. And if you would like it, please call in right now. And we will do it for the very first caller. We'll make it $1,999 on this fabulous piece here. I mean, this is an insane piece. It's like from here, you can see how all of the Mahangi pink spinels, how they just beautifully almost like blend together just because of how consistently, you know, all of the stones are matched here. And for this one, I don't think we can add a pin part to it. Yeah, because then it might show. So let's go up close again so I can kind of show you. So this is what it looks like from the front. So there is a curve to it, so I don't think we could add a pin part to it, primarily because it'd have to curve with the piece, which I'm not a pro on the pin part. But if it were to go straight from one side of the feather to the other, it might, you know, show from the front of it. So I would just wear this truly as a pendant. And it is here, $19.99 on this one. Let me also show you what it looks like against the neckline here, so you get another size perspective, because still those bright hot pink stones, and you get to really see that the light dancing off of the mirror finish white gold there, and also your diamonds. You know, 10 points of diamonds, not exactly, you know, a large diamond weight, but still you get to see the effect that they have in this piece. So let's go back up close on this one, $19.99. Very first caller can grab it here. Let me actually try to flip it around here, see if it'll sit up for me. And it doesn't, but you get to see how gorgeous this piece is for only $19.99 on this one. Let me know. And yes, there are fingerprints on it, but don't worry, we'll get it cleaned up for you before we send it out here. And let me know on this one. I just love too how it's not just, you know, all pear shapes or all marquise. It's a beautiful mixture of it, and it really just adds to the overall shape of the feather. So I just really appreciate a piece like this. So let me know on this one, $19.99. And next up, yet another pendant. This one actually has an enhancer bail. It is not pink. It has a lot of greens to it. This one is going to be 1123665. This might be the brightest bunch of Savorites I have ever seen. I know, at first glance, you're probably like, oh, those are Russian diamantes, right? No, these are Savorites. And my eyes, they kind of hurt from just looking at this piece for 2 seconds, but these are Savorites. 18K white gold on this one. And I might just have to angle it away from the screen a little so that I don't, you know, blind all of you guys, because these are so alarmingly bright, but that's what they look like. You know, that beautiful bright Savorite color there. $274 in all of your Savorites, so that is just a hint as to this is not a small piece. And diamonds, you actually have a mixture of diamonds as well, kind of like the last one, where you have some smaller baguette cut diamonds at the points. You can kind of see it there. You have 3 points or 3 baguette cut diamonds as a point there, and it kind of rotates in the design, kind of an alternating kind of look. But you have 34 points of your diamonds in this one, so that also does include the bail, which, by the way, is an enhancer bail. So that's an extra bonus that I like to see there. And also you can see the backside of your pendant there. And I think the backside is a better view of the Savorites without, you know, needing sunglasses here. But this is a gorgeous piece. Very large piece, which makes it a little bit difficult to hold here, so doing my best here. Oh, or actually, yeah, let's show it up close, or on the hand. So that's a good idea there. Yeah, even from here, it's like, okay, they are somehow even brighter. And you could tell from up close that these are not, you know, like washed out green stones. These are bright, vivid green stones. And yet here, with how bright they are, it's almost like they're competing with the diamonds. Which, I mean, Savorites, I would never imagine to be like, oh yeah, you know, they can be as bright, as sparkly as diamonds. I would have never imagined that, but here, you're having all of those Savorites competing with diamonds. Like, nope, take the back seat. We are now center stage, and we are as bright as can be. And yes, they are $39.99, not going to be. And I know, right, G, this is just, it's so bright. Like, I don't own a pair of sunglasses, but I might have to invest in one just to wear during the shows. This is not going to be $39.99 or $29.99 either. If you would like it, we'll just make it very quick and easy. We'll make it $19.99 to the very first caller on this one. And if you just, you know, compare it to my hand, like if you were to imagine just that centerpiece as a ring, that would be a really large ring. So that is, again, just another perspective as to, you know, how large this pendant is, because it is not small at all. So let's take a look at it on the neckline as well. So you get to really see, you know, from here, again, the diamonds and Savorites, they're like fighting each other, but still the Savorites, I don't mean that in the sense that, you know, the Savorites, oh, they're, you know, they're washed out stones, they're almost colorless. No, I mean that these stones are so bright that it's just, you are just looking at bright. You're just looking at light. So let me know on this one, $19.99. Let's take it up close so you get to see all of the bright, blinding Savorites again. So let's go back to the wheel here and show you these bright, hot Savorites one more time here. I mean, it's just, no matter how you look at it, let me just grab it a little bit better here. No matter how you look at it, it's just so painfully bright, but in a good way. It's almost like it's tricking you. It's like, are these demantoids? Are these Savorites? Like, what are these? It's like, you would have probably thought that these were demantoids, but nope, these are Savorites. And let me also set it down so you can get a break from how bright these stones are. So again, here you see it up close. These stones are not, you know, by any means washed out or colorless. They are that bright, vivid green. It's just how clean and reflective they are that makes them so painfully bright. Yes. Thank you very much on that one. Kind of figured. And call me on this one as well, because again, this is not just one single stone that is very bright. It is all of these stones matched together to have this one pendant that is all this intense and bright, and not one single stone looks out of place. You know, all of these stones are perfectly matched. And I don't know, to me it kind of looks like the top view of a Christmas tree. I was trying to think of, you know, a way to describe these stones, but I think it's kind of like if you had a UV map of a Christmas tree and you just kind of flattened that. I think that could be kind of a way to look at this, but yeah, it kind of has a somewhat of a floral look to this one, and I don't know, not really like a feather, could be like multiple feathers kind of. But let me know on this one, $19.99. You'll never be able to see this many bright Savorites together ever again. I mean, this is my first time seeing Savorites this bright, which, you know, if I didn't even read the bag, I'd be like, oh yeah, these are Russian demantoids, yeah, but no. So let me know on this one, $19.99. And next up, I have a really cool design that actually made me question my sanity. It is this piece right here. I'll have to zoom back a little, but this is 112361. Going to zoom back out a little bit. And this is a piece that I originally thought, I was like, wow, that is a really cool fancy cut Rubilite in the center there. And then I looked at it a little bit closer and I was like, that's not a fancy cut. That's an oval in the center. And I was like, wow, that's a really cool way to set an oval rubellite with accent stones around the oval rubellite. And then I was like, wait, I don't see any prongs in the sides there. And this truly is the power and magic of design. This here is 18K white gold, and in the center you have one single 218 oval rubellite. And you might be thinking, oh yeah, they found some nice, rubellite accent stones to go along with it. That is all the center stone reflecting off of the white gold. There is nothing extra in the little flower petals there. This is all a reflection. So the stone is actually set into this floral cup design, and that is actually just the center stone doing its job right there. Let me see if I can get it cleaned up a little bit. But of the yellow sapphires, you do have 28 points there. And you also have 28 points of your diamonds there. And actually, I just want to double check there because again, this is that piece that made me question my sanity. I just want to make sure there's a little dusty in there, but I'll try to get that cleaned out there. But yeah, looks like it is all just gold. It is just gold and that center stone there. So this is an insane design piece. Like, this is a piece that I would only dream about being able to do. Let me actually just see if I can get that little dusty out there. I'll have to get some tools to help me there, but ignore that little dusty there in the bottom cup there. This is not invisible setting. This is even better. This is such a cool piece, and again, it made me question everything, and it is here. I really do not mind if it does not go by the end of today. I hope that this piece can stay here for days and days and weeks and months and years, because this one simple concept executed so perfectly just made me question like 3 different things at once. And you got your yellow sapphires around the center there. Some of these yellow sapphires do have a bit of a greenish tint to it, an orangish tint to it, a golden hue to it. And you also have your diamonds, bezel set, mill-grain work, very fine detailing in this piece as well. Now this is actually going to be both a pendant and a brooch. So a 2-in-1 there. And right where I'm holding it is, I guess, where they officially set the hidden bail as. But from the other side here, I think those could work as, the bails as well. But this entire piece is just, it tricked me so bad, but it is here. I am so glad that it's here today. Has to stay like it is in the 18K white gold. I just love the negative space on this one as well. And it's just the power of gold and how reflective it is. And also, a nod to how saturated this stone was, because if this stone were, not as bright or as vivid or just, too dark, like, I guarantee you this would not look the exact same here. But here it is, from, fancy cut to accent stones to, what have you. Like, this piece took me on a journey, and it is not going to be $49.99 or $29.99 either. Call me on this one, because this is the very first time I have seen a design like this. This is maybe an idea to expand upon as well. Take a look at it against the hand here. I mean, again, this is not a small piece, and it's not even going to be $29.99. If you like it, if you really want to see, from here, it looks like just one fancy cut stone in the center, but it's not. It's an oval cut center stone, and they really just utilize the gold to bounce off of the center stone to create this, bright, vivid reflection. I will always say, you look at the backside of a ring, and if the stone is, bright and neon and vivid, it'll, reflect into the backside of the ring. And this is that same concept, but put into full effect in a pendant brooch here. And if you would like it, call me now. We'll make it easy. $19.99 on this one to the very first caller here. And again, that negative space works well with anything that you wear, you know, whether it's, you know, against your neckline, against a black top, you know, however you want to wear it. It is going to be a fabulous piece. I mean, even from here, like you can kind of see the shape of the oval stone, but to really just, you know, take in the entire piece, you're like, wow, that's a beautiful flower inside of a flower, but it could be, but in the center there, it's just one oval Rubilite carrying this entire piece. So let me know on this one. Let's go back up close and take another look at it. $19.99 on this one. It's like, even if you don't like flowers or don't like Rubilites, just grab this piece just for that design concept, because this is one of the most insane pieces I have ever seen, and I am glad that it is here today. Take a look at it from the side as well. So from this angle, you can kind of see how the stone is set into that floral cup design there. That really just allows for the stone to just disperse its color there. So again, a really cool piece. I am glad that it is here today. And I do have also a Alexandrite pendant. So not sure if anyone is interested, but I can quickly flash this one as well. So this is the Alex pendants that I do have. Currently trying to color change, which is really cool. So just let me know if you want to see this one with all the information. Have kind of continuing with the flower floral concept in this one. So it is here. Just let me know if you would like to see it. And let me actually show you the last Rubilite piece that I have as of today. It is actually going to be a ring. Still an oval, but you know, not kind of crazy like this one. It is more a little bit on the down low here. So let me know if you would like to have the flower pendant, pin and pendant. And here we have a ring. This is going to be 1123614. This is in the platinum. It's got a fingerprint on it. But this is going to be our 507 center stone. And it's got a lot of metal weight to it. Asymmetrical design. Not only is it asymmetrical, but it's also got a combination of your mirror finished metals and also a textured finishing. Kind of reminds me of a dragon scales, which we had a dragon pendant early in the show, which let me actually see if I still have that to show you here. And this is going to also have 22 points of your diamonds. This is the dragon pendants that we had earlier today. In case you missed it, it has a ruby instead of, you know, a Rubilite, but it is a ruby in the talons of the dragon here, and it is a pendant. So this piece, I believe, is still hanging out. Let me know if you want to grab it. But this is Rubilite. $79.99 was the price on this one. Now, it's got a few diamonds set into the side here. A few pretty decently sized diamonds, if I do say so myself. And then on the other side, what I love that they did here is that they created kind of like a millgrain style texture, but they were also able to hide some diamonds into it. So as I just move it, you can kind of locate where the diamonds are. Overall, creates this really very, you know, textured kind of look. Really cool here. And not going to be $79.99 today. Again, we don't really get to see that many more Rubilites. Even though they were really popular at one point in time, they all went out the door just like that. And since then, it's like a slow trickle of Rubilites. But here we have, it's a nice wearable size as well, 507. You know, it's not the smaller stones, and it's not, you know, huge, gigantic. It's that nice middle ground again. And yes, this design is more on the unique side, but, you know, I would always be down to try it. You know, if it's not to your liking, you know, always feel free to send it back. And even though platinum will still size it for you, but this is what it looks like from the inside, so you can kind of see. It almost looks like I love pieces like this because it almost looks like it was just done like freehand, like there was no, plan behind it. It's just, stone, scribble on a piece of paper and just go for it, right? So these pieces are just really fun, and I would love for someone out there to try it out as well. I mean, you see from here, it's like, it almost, just ignores the pinks and goes directly into the reds. And if you would like this one, not even $59.99, we'll just do this entire ring, all platinum. It's a rather weighty piece also because of all the metal weight. And we'll make this one $2,999 here today for the very first caller on this one. And hello, Miriam. Welcome to Friday. No worries. Fashionably late. And $29.99 on this one. And here's what it looks like on the hand here. So really, two ways you could wear this piece, again with this kind of curve facing inside or curve facing outside. It is totally up to you. It is a really unique take on a Rubilite ring. Again, pieces like this, truly one of a kind. Like even if we were to, mimic this design, like we cannot get it 100%. It's not like a diamond halo or whatnot. It's not like, the signature style, the bridge design, or any other diamond piece. This is a unique design, a fabulous Rubilite in the center, and it is here for one caller. So let me know on this one. Let me actually flip it around as well so you can see what it looks like from the other side as well. And it is true to size on this one. So this is actually how I would probably wear it. And you can see those bright colors coming through on the stone. And let me know if you would like to grab it. It is not a small ring. It is not, teeny tiny. It is substantial, and being all platinum, you will definitely feel the weight of this one too. So let me know on this one, $29.99 on this fabulous piece here today. And I just love how those side diamonds twinkle like that against the matte finished platinum. And so let me know if you'd like to grab this one here today, $29.99. Paraiba, still here, I believe. This is just a different angle for this piece here. And what else do we have here? Savorite pendant, I believe, is still here. So Miriam, since you're just tuning in, we had a Savorite pendant not too long ago that looked like this. Just wanted to show it to you. It is incredibly bright, but we had that earlier. I think the Rubilite flower is also still here. So Miriam, I also want to show you this one. This is a Rubilite in the center, and that is all mirror finished gold reflecting off of the center stone, so that it looks like one large fancy cut Rubilite, but no, it's just one single stone. So just some highlights from the last couple minutes here. And I also flashed an Alexandrite pendant. Let me know if you want to see that one. And a couple pieces still hanging out. Again, this Savorite piece, I just can't believe how bright it is. Part of me is kind of scared to take it outside under direct sunlight to see how bright it can be. And what else is still hanging out here? We had the French horn in a pendant. We also had the Alwine pendants and earrings. So those are some pieces that are still here. I actually do have one Blue Wing Block D Tanzanite piece here today, but it is that fancier cut. So let me just show it to you guys, because prices do tend to go up. So I just want to show you guys this one more time here. It is going to be 1122716. So let me know on this one. And here we have a fancier cut of a Blue Wing Block D Tanzanite piece. Oh, sorry to hear that, Miriam, but yeah, hopefully these pieces will still be here by then. And this is going to be in the white gold only on this Tanzanite piece. Now it does look like, it almost looks like a pear shape, but to me it's almost like if you were to fuse together a pear shape and maybe an emerald cut or even an Asha cut, and this is what you are going to get. 934 center stone, fancy cut Tanzanite. Could be the last piece to, you know, finally add to your collection, as you know, we haven't had too many of the fancier cuts until recently. And 78 points of the diamonds here, so you know, fancier cut, just you know, just show off the fancy cut in this design with a single halo. 99.99 not going to be. We'll just make this really quick and easy. And again, from here, yes, it's got the red flash, but also I just love how now I just keep thinking about that floral Rubilite pendant with, you know, the stone reflecting off of the gold here, but you can see the backside of the ring is just that deep blue saturated color. This is what it looks like from the backside as well. And $59.99, even better. As you know, some cuts tend to cost a little bit more, and fancier cuts like this are not excluded from that. But I'm going to do even better than that $59.99, and if you would like to take this one, we will go ahead and discount it even further and make it $3,999 to the very first caller here today. And hey, if you are new to us, you have heard of, you know, bluing block D Tanzanites running out. Maybe you have a few, you know, Tanzanites in your collection, but you already have all the shapes. Maybe you can try it out with, you know, bluing block D Tanzanite, but in a fancier cut. And, you know, 934 center stone, but still wearable. I mean, just take a look at it on the hand here, because this, you know, 934, yes, pear-shaped cut, quote, quote, pear-shaped, yes. Technically could be a more elongated look, yes, but still wearable. It's still got those beautiful facets inside of it. You know, you look at it, it's not instantly like, oh yeah, that's a pear shape. You look at it and you're like, huh, that's a really interesting cut. And it really is. And you know, single halo on this one, just show off the shape of the stone, the size of the stone. And that is not a small, insignificant halo either. Just has to stay like it is in the white gold. And truly with a stone like this, you aren't seeing much of the band anyways. And so let me know if you'd like to pick this one up here today. Again, this is the only bluing block D Tanzanite that I have here today. And call me if you'd like to pick it up. Again, you get to see that basket there, center stone, halo, basket, band, that is it. So let me know on this one. Let me actually flip it around too so you can see it from the other way around. Paraiba is still hanging out as far as I know. But this is also what it looks like from the other side too. Perfectly balanced on this one. And call me if you would like to take it here today. And let's go back up close. Might have to flash the Paraiba again for anyone who is maybe still thinking about it, and or anyone who hasn't seen it yet. So probably do a quick little another recap of that one, as I cannot believe that it is still here. But again, let me know if you have any questions on that one. And a couple pieces from the second hour still here as far as I know. Again, any questions, call your operators. They can check on the information for you. And next up, we do have a monster of a ring. It is going to be that blue zircon. You know, I was already amazed by the carat weight of this blue zircon, but the fact that it's in a ring and still wearable is like, that is just impressive, because when you hear 5184 radiant cut blue zircon, you're like, okay, wow, that's probably a loose stone, right? But then you see it in a ring, and then suddenly it's like, oh wow, that's a gorgeous ring. And funnily enough, really wearable. Like, yes, it is a heavier ring. Like, I'm just holding it in my hand. I can feel the weight of the stone. But the way that it's been set into the ring still makes it surprisingly wearable. So you don't have to just get it to, you know, put it in your vault and you can only look at it. You can still wear and enjoy this piece as well. And this here is exactly what I am talking about. This is 1123403. This is the largest blue zircon in a ring that I think I will ever see here. So get ready, because this is our 5184 radiant cut blue zircon center stone. I mean, first of all, radiant cuts don't get to see that much of the radiant cuts at all. And now here we have the ultimate in a ring. Diamonds. There's a lot of diamonds in this one. Kind of a given, but this has 265 of all of your diamonds in this one piece. And yes, those are some fancier cuts on either side there. This is actually all going to be in the platinum. So, you know, platinum and a large center stone and all that diamond weight, yes, this is going to be a weightier piece, but it is still true to size on this one. It will not, you know, roll and twist on your hand. I've tested it out. I've had it on my hand. I've shaken my hand and it's still there. It's not rolled or anything. It's not moved. Let's take a look at the side here. If you all know, zircons tend to be a deeper cut stone, and this one is, but if you look at it from the side there, I don't know if it will translate on the screen here, but I was looking at it, you know, before the show started, and the diamonds actually reflected into the side of the stone there, kind of creating like this mirrored look. So you can kind of see it there, but it looks even better in person. It looks like the diamonds are looking into a mirror, and it's just a really cool look on it. I don't know if it was intentional, but it's just to see diamonds reflected into your stone. It's just a really cool effect and a really cool look. But yes, there are marquise cut white diamonds. You know, some pretty large diamonds there on either side there, and also copied on the other side as well. This is like the ultimate split shank style as well. Kind of has a floral design on the sides too. You can kind of see a little bit better from this angle there where I mentioned, you know, the diamonds reflected into the stone there, but this is that gorgeous, largest ever blue zircon in a ring. And this is one of those stones where, you know, we've had some blue zircons here and there that they tend to look a little bit more on the greener sides, but this is that pure, pure, pure blue. It is that bright blue, and I'm kind of scared of the price, but don't worry, there's a discount. And it's like I'm reassuring myself because this one is started at $99,999, which makes sense. This is for the collector, the ultimate blue zircon collector out there. I mean, I'm just moving it like this, and it is dispersing so much light. And I mean, even from here, I'll just like angle it ever so slightly. It almost looks like the stone is floating inside of this design. Maybe it's just me, but to me and how I see, again, how it looks like from the side, it's like, it almost feels like the piece is just floating there. And this is one of those pieces where I definitely feel like I am not worthy of even holding, but here it is on my hand. And yes, it is going to be a little bit higher off the hand, so I would want you to be a little bit more careful with this one. And I mean, that's, you know, $99,999 is a great place to start at, especially when you have this huge blue zircon. Let's go back up close here so you can get to see it up close and personal. You get it cleaned up a little bit here. True to size on this one again, and I actually didn't get to show you this, or I don't know if I can show you this, but from the back side here, you can see diamonds on the inside of the ring too, which, you know, hidden diamonds I love. No matter the, you know, ring, pendant, earrings, bangle, hidden diamonds are just the extra, like the chef's kiss to complete this entire design. And I know everyone is just drooling over this piece. Yeah, Carolyn, I agree. Like, I'm sure this was custom made, and this mounting at least. And I mean, this stone is just, it absolutely deserves it. And I'm almost imagining like a blue wing block Tanzanite in this piece now, but one can only dream. But here we have it, not going to be $100,000. If you would like it, call me now. We'll talk about it, and we'll make it $49,999. So I know it's still a hefty price tag, but you have to consider you're getting one of the largest blue zircons I have ever seen. Like, I can guarantee you in the next 10 years, I will not see another blue zircon even close in size to this one. So let me know on this. Miriam says, pass the jewel cloth, please. And yeah, again, this is just one of those pieces that it's like you look at it and you're just like in shock and awe. And you know, we've had some other, you know, blue zircons here and there, and you know, they have some, you know, color zoning here and there, but this one, through and through, the color distribution is just that iconic starlight blue zircon blue. And it is here for one collector and one collector only. So let me know on this one. I know it's not a small piece. It is just, I just can't leave it again in a dusty old vault. You know, no one's ever seen it with all the information. And I just wanted to give you guys a price, you know, at least a price we can work with on this one. So call me if you want to, you know, talk about this one. And write down those item numbers, as always, you know, for some of these pieces that you maybe need to think about for, you know, at least a couple minutes, right? So let me know on this one. I mean, I just love, you know, the light dancing across the center as well. It's just a bright, gorgeous, beautiful piece. I mean, looking at it like this, you probably would have never guessed that this was a 51 karat blue zircon. But it is, and it is wearable, as I've said, and here it is on the hand one more time. I think I just want to keep wearing it. Because, I mean, you just look at it from here, just how, I mean, this belongs truly in a museum. I am surprised that this is even in my hands right now. Like, this truly is one of those pieces where you open one of those, you know, I guess you could call it like a magazine or even like a book of, you know, pieces that are in these museums, and it's just pictures of it, but to actually have a piece here in our hands, and you know, here in our hands does not mean that, you know, you can't obtain these pieces. We are here to give you pieces that you can never even dream about owning, and yet here we are with the largest blue zircon that TVON has ever had, and you gotta call me on this one. Again, take those screenshots and item numbers down. This is what it looks like from the side again. So even from here, it's just a gorgeous, detailed, yeah, not overwhelming kind of design in a ring. And I just love it on the hand here. I'm just moving it just ever so slightly. Like, I'm not, you know, like, oh, look at all the light, you know. I mean, yeah, there's still like light bouncing off of it, but just even slightly, it is still showing off so much of those bright blue colors, and I can just only imagine how good it will look, you know, even under sunlight, under natural lighting, right? And so you gotta call me on this one. Again, take your screenshots now. This is what it looks like on the hand. If you want to take a short video, go ahead. And this is also what it looks like from the side one more time. Again, the design is perfectly symmetrical on both sides there. True to size on this one. Platinum will still size it for you. And we'll show it up close one more time and see if anyone would like to take this one home here today. And take your screenshots now, and we will move on in a few short moments. I do have a brand new, I think it's brand new, I have a Sphene, color change Sphene. It is in a 3-stone style ring, and it looks a little like this. So if you want a Sphene, again, yet another collectible stone. I do have a Sphene here today. Trapiche emerald collar necklace, also here if you want to take another look at that one. And Alweens are still hanging out. I have a Tahitian black pearl in a ring today, also in the platinum. Now I will say this one is not perfectly round. It does have a couple blemishes here and there, but nothing in the front, so that's just a heads up there. And I also have a fun little piece that I'll show you guys after that. And so let me know on this blue zircon. I know this is not a small piece, quite literally. So let me know if you have any questions, or if you're even just thinking about it, let me know and I'll keep you in mind here. And we'll move along into our Tahitian black pearl ring. Now I know it says it's a Tahitian black pearl, but there is a lot of greens and pinks in this pearl. This is 1123621. Platinum. We will still size it for you, and I love how this is almost like a floral style, that's it. It's like a very tropical style, which, you know, that's what I think of when I see and hear of pearls. But this is going to be our 14.5mm Tahitian black pearl in the center here. Now I will say this pearl is not, you know, 100% perfect. You can see in the corner there, right next to the platinum, there is a slight blemish, as there is at the bottom right there, as you can see, and also at the very top right there. So just pointing out those 3 points right there. But overall, when you're looking at it from the front, this pearl is perfect. And it also has 41 points total weight of all of your diamonds, which is not exactly a halo, but you do have kind of like a ribbon of diamonds going through one corner there, and also marquise cut diamonds, and also a larger round cut diamond at the corner there. I would almost love to see this as a brooch. I think it'd be a really cool piece as a brooch, but it is here as a ring. We will still size it for you, no problem with that. And again, I just love how, you know, here, no diamonds on this side, but how the platinum just reflects off of the pearl and vice versa, and just creates this really cool effect, you know, throughout the entire pearl right there. Again, that's another point of the blemish right there, and also right there as well. But even here, it's like, you know, the diamonds, they're kind of set further back, so you can't really, you know, see them reflected into the pearl, but it makes up for it over here with all the platinum. And this is not going to be $59.99, which is where it started at. And even from the back side, you can see how surprisingly intricate it is from the back side. And yet we are still sizing it for you to whatever size you want it to be in. If you like it, not even going to be $29.99. Take a look at it on the hand, because this is not a small piece, but it is a small ring size and therefore it does not fit me. But again, we'll still size it for you, no problem at all. And if you like it, we'll make it $2,499 on this fabulous Tahitian black pearl ring here today. And yes, my wrist is looking a little bare, but if you want to see Mr. Bracelet again, I do have him here on the side. He's still hanging out here, and I just love how from this angle, how green the pearl looks. Like, yeah, you can see a dash of pink, but overwhelmingly green. And so lustrous too. Like, you can see the wheel reflected there. Like, you can probably see my tweezers there. You can see my hand there. Like, this pearl is just so reflective. And it is here for $24.99. So you get to see from here too, where it really looks like the pearl is sitting into like its own little flower in a way. So that's also a really cool look at a pearl ring such as this one. Again, asymmetrical design, but still wearable. It's still visually pleasing to look at. You know, the diamonds are perfectly placed on one side of this piece, so it's not, you know, I've seen designs here and there where, you know, the diamonds look, not just the diamonds, but the accent stones look like they were just, you know, close your eyes and throw a dart at a picture of the ring and that's where you put your diamonds. Like this, every single aspect of this piece is thought out, thoroughly thought out. And not one single part of this piece looks, you know, out of place. Everything looks great. You know, it's a smaller size right now, but we will still size it for you. And here it is. let me know if you'd like to pick it up. And I think this is the only pearl piece that I have as of today. So if you want to see anything else, just let me know. We can always check in the back here. Again, call me on the blue zircon. If not the blue zircon, then I mean, you can wear it every single day, but it's not something you would see every single day. Is what it is, more of a different type of style. Kind of got a single halo around it, not, you know, right next to the stone, but let me know if you'd like to see more on that one. It is under $5,000. And what else do we have here? We have some earrings as well. I'll just quickly flash some earrings here and there. I have some turquoise and ruby earrings, which already sound spectacular. And they look great too, so let me know on this pearl. Yes? The Sphene, of course. I will be more than happy to show the Sphene here. No problem. So Sphene is coming up next. And color change Sphene, it's like one of those stones where everyone, rightfully so, is fighting over owning at least one Sphene, to own at least one Sphene in their collection. And it is because every single time we are able to bring them back, they instantly sell out. And so I'm very happy that this one is here today. This is 112-3137. This is not a small stone. This is actually going to be 14K white gold, and I'm actually a little bit conflicted here. I don't know if I would want to keep it in the white gold or switch it to the yellow gold, but you know, for a stone like this and those fancy cut diamonds on the sides, I would probably keep it in the white gold. So that's just a heads up there. Center stone, the moment you've all been waiting for. This is going to be our 1931 cushion cut color change Sphene. And this is one of those stones that I don't know how it does it, because if you know greens and reds, complementary colors, you mix it together, you get this murky brown color. And yet you have both of those colors and more, you know, showing off in the stone. And the stone, yes, I would not say it's like that bright Savorite pendant that we had earlier, but it's also not this, you know, meh brownish color, right? It's that still earthy, greeny, goldeny, a little bit of brown, yes, in the stone. But this has also got fancy cut diamonds on either side. When you have a collectible stone as this one, we can't just, you know, give it, you know, a simple halo of diamonds, call it a day, right? Especially when you have a stone of this size. So this is where the fancy cut diamonds come to play, and of those we have 30 points total weight of both of your stones combined. It's kind of like a mix between it's like a very pointy trillion cut diamond. It's like a trillion cut diamond with more points. And $16,999 was where it started at. This is what it looks like from the side. That's kind of crazy too. From this angle, the facets of color kind of get larger, which I would have never expected, but here we are. And even from the back side, it's like fireworks of color just showing off inside of this stone too. This is not going to be even $12,999. So again, Deborah, if you would like to pick this one up today, please call in now, because I have not seen any new Sphenes come in at all. And if you've been with us for a couple years now, there was like a drought period between, you know, color change Sphenes in particular. So I don't know when the next chance will be when we're able to get even more of these stones, but this is your opportunity to own one of the largest we've seen so far. And even from here, it's like those bright flashes of color just showing off inside of the stone. And we'll make it $9,999 to the very first color change Sphene collector to be out there who would like to pick this one up here today. $99.99 on this one, let me know. And also take a look at it on the hand here. because this is not a stone that you will ignore. This is not a stone that you'll be like, yeah, that's just, you know, it's wet, it's whatever. It's just a gemstone. You look at it and it has those iconic, you know, red, green, yellow flashes of color. And just by looking at those flashes of color, you can tell this is color change Sphene. And again, just wait till you see the actual color change in this one. When you put it under incandescent light, the entire stone basically transforms into this bright red color. The red flashes become more apparent, and it completely looks like it's turned into a different stone. So let me know on this one, $99.99 on this. I was actually very surprised that we even had a stone that was of this size, because typically we see the smaller stones, you know, the 1 caraters, 2 caraters, but to have a 1931 in a very wearable style, it is just amazing to me. And this one is definitely one for the museum. So call me on this one, $99.99 for the very first caller on this one only. So let's go back up close on this one. Take another look at it up close. And call me if you would like to grab it. It's the only one I have. Actually, no, it's not the only one I have here today. I do have another one. It is in a feather style ring. So it's a little bit more designer, I would say. I can also show it so you can see a comparison if you maybe don't want one that's that large. I do have a smaller one, but it's in a feather design ring, so maybe I'll show that next. And thank you so much for joining me so far. My name is Joyce, and we are into our last hour already, just like that. Several designer pieces still remain as far as I'm aware, so call me on any pieces that you've seen so far. You're finally ready to make that purchase. Just call us and we will help you out. And any requests are welcome as well. Just call us, and if you don't have an item number, a general description would work great. And also Paraibas are still here. Again, I had some people talk about it for, they were on the phone for I think 30 minutes at this point. So call me if you would like to pick it up. We'll probably do another mini recap on the Paraibas, and still so many pieces are remaining. Trapiche emerald collar necklace is also here if you want another flash of that one. It was here last week, and just thought, give it another look this week as well. So quite a few pieces to get to still. And so let's get back into our Sphene on the wheel right here. And I will also bring out the other Sphene that I have here. Now this other Sphene I have, it is a round, but it's only a 333. I know it's only a 333. But it is a smaller stone if you're maybe not looking for something of this size, which I know it's very unexpected to see. But I do have this smaller stone. So this is what the smaller one looks like. So you can kind of see here where, yeah, it is a smaller stone, but it does have a larger dispersion of those internal flashes of color purely because of the cut of the stone. So the same could probably be applied to, the blue zircon that we had, and really any stones out there. The round cut, they are brilliant because of just this one aspect of how bright they can be. So let's move this one aside and bring up this one right here. This is going to be 1123176. This is going to be our 333 round color change Sphene, and it is in our feather design with the 23 points of your pink diamonds in the halo around your center stone, as well as a carat 19 completing the rest of the feathery look in the ring here. And I just love how, it's just sitting on the wheel, not touching it. And you can see how intense the flashes of colors are in this one piece. And everyone, I agree, this is one dispersive Sphene, and absolutely, Miriam, compliments to Mr. Lapidary. This is a gorgeous stone. Like, no matter how you set this stone, like no matter where you put it in, like a ring with just a single halo, whatever, like this stone will show off just like this. And $99.99 was where we stopped with the other one, but $99.99 is where we're going to start with this one. And from there, we're going to give you discount after discount after discount. So again, keep in mind, only got one of these as per usual. And so call me now if you're like, that is a stone I would love to own. And really just some of these pieces, you just gotta get it just for that stone, because this is like, I have not seen a Sphene that looks like this ever, and I can only hope to see more in the future that look like this. So here we have it, not going to be $79.99, $69.99, or even $5,999 for this gorgeous Sphene ring today. I mean, just moving it like this, it's like, wow. It's almost like a time lapse of just colorful flashes built into one stone. It is so mesmerizing to look at. And call me now. Wow, look at the backside. That is really cool. Still got those colorful flashes. And you can also see where your rose gold is too. I always like to point that out because some people just outright do not wear the rose gold. So that is where your rose gold is going to be. You know, rose gold around the center stone, around the pink diamonds, that's it. And it's just like, wow. A Tanzanite can only dream of having this many red flashes in it. And this is not going to be $59.99 either. Miriam. We're going to make this one $4,999 to the very first caller today. If you'd like to pick up the only other Sphene ring that I have today, $49.99. Make your gold color as is in the white and rose gold. And this is what it looks like on the hand as well. So really, it's, again, more like an asymmetric type of style, but this is how I would wear it. I would wear it with the stone facing the pinky, but again, you can wear it however you want, you know. But this is what it looks like from this side at least. You can kind of see how the ring curves around your finger, so it's not just flat, because that would be rather, you know, uncomfortable. But this is what it looks like, and still, even from here, I will say yes, it is a slightly darker Sphene, but I think just because that it is slightly darker, that way it helps with showing off more of the bright, colorful flashes in this stone here. So let me know on this one. Let me actually flip it around too, so you can see a different perspective of it. If you wanted to wear it, you know, facing the other side, this is what it would look like. And this is the rest of the ring and its construction, how it's built and how it's set together. It's very, you know, you always visualize like a design like this in your mind, and then suddenly when you translate it from paper to in reality, it's like this whole, like, so many obstacles to consider that you never would have thought about. So it's just, you know, from here it looks like a very simple design, but, you know, in the process there's a lot to think about, a lot to go through. So I'm just glad it's here. Love the color combination. Does not take away from your center stone, which, you know, when you have a center stone that looks like this, you absolutely do not want to be taking away from your center stone there. $49.99 on this one. But of course, we also had the other one with the larger center stone for $99.99. So call me and let me know which one you would like to pick up here today. But this one again. Crazy dispersiveness, and yeah, I agree, Miriam. Pink halo diamonds add a nice touch. So call me on this one. Again, Deborah, I know you didn't request this one in particular, but just had to show it. Don't have that much left in our little Sphene box. So call me if you would like to grab any of our Sphenes here today. And I actually do have another Savorite piece today, which I think I can actually use to just compare and contrast with the pendants that we had earlier. Because the pendant we had earlier was incredibly bright. And Savorites we don't have too often. We have some here and there, but let me know on the Sphene. You cannot, you know, let this slip on by. If you don't, you know, at least get it at home, see it, wear it, take it outside, see how it looks under sunlight, see the color change. And if it's not all that you dreamed of, send it right on back. I'll be more than happy to have this back in my possession, but I only hope that if you do pick this one up today, that you will receive it at home, you will love it, you will never take it off, and you will show it off to everyone around you. And you know, you probably don't even have to say anything. You just have it on your hand, strike a pose, and everyone will be like, whoa, what is that on your hand? And so let me know on this one, $49.99. And next up, we do have a Savorite in a ring that looks like this. Let me actually flip it around here so it can maybe not roll. This is the typical color of Savorites that we may be more used to. This is 1121347. And just for comparison's sake, now I'm not saying that this Savorite is, you know, worth any less or anything, but typically when we imagine Savorite, it's this, you know, still a bright green color, a little bit deeper here and there, but just to compare it with the pendants that we had earlier, like this is also Savorite, so this is just the scope of which Savorites can, you know, exist under. So this is just, you know, a nice little way to compare. Again, these are both Savorites, but this is just so much more brighter. And again, it's whatever you prefer, but I'm just kind of amazed that Savorites can be as bright as the ones in the pendant. But here we have a ring, a carat 44, still a fabulous stone nonetheless. Again, some Savorites, again, they do tend to go darker into the range where you can't really tell what color it is, but this one does not have that problem at all. Carat 44 pear-shaped center stone, 10 points of your tapered baguettes in this kind of a floral design in the side there. Kind of reminds me of that one specific designer that you've seen their pieces here. You love their pieces. You've been fighting over their pieces. Kind of a nod to their design. Also 62 points of diamonds in the round brilliance cut. Single halo, diamonds going down one side and completing the look on the other as well. Has to stay in the white gold, however, we will still size it for you. Not going to be $59.99 or even $2,999. I should probably stop at $29.99, but I'm not going to. This piece has been here for long enough. And today is a day that, you know, give it an extra discount and hope that it finally finds its forever home. This is not even going to be $25.99. If you would like it, call me now, take off another $100. Why not? Make it $24.99 on this one for the very first caller today, and take a look at it from the side. Again, even from, you know, the very back of the pear-shaped stone, you can see bright, vivid greens. I would say vivid, rather vivid. Vivid green flashes in the backside of the stone. And here, natural stone, supposed to have natural inclusions. Again, does not have any of that. No color zoning, no nothing. It's just that bright, vibrant green. And $24.99 will get it home to you. Take a look at it on the hand here. This kind of has a slightly Wonder Ring style design to it. So if you maybe wanted to try and stack it with a Wonder Ring, I'd say you can definitely try it out. And this is what it looks like from the side too. So it's not high off the hand at all. It is a very unique style, 100%. And again, pieces like this, you know, they work well on their own if you wanted to play around with it, like stack, you know, the pink diamonds Wonder Ring, the yellow diamonds Wonder Ring with it. I mean, Savorites, I feel like any diamond color could potentially work with it. So it's one of those pieces where you can really have fun with. And let me flip it around too so you can see what it looks like from the other side here. And again, carat 44 Savorite, that is not a small stone. And I think this might be one of the larger ones we have, you know, aside from the 3 caraters that we have hanging out in the back there. But yeah, let me know on this, $24.99 here. And this is also what it looks like from the side, from the other side. And call me if you would like to pick this one up here. I love how the tapered baguettes, diamonds, how they look from the side there. They do not get lost at all. Like, I know it's a lot of diamond designs happening, going on, but you know, it's just purely the cut of the baguette diamonds that just gives it that super reflective nature characteristic to it, and they do not get lost in this design. So let me know on this one, $24.99. And take it back up close for yet another look here. I mean, that stone too is just, color distribution is perfectly even, and it's a gorgeous piece through and through. And let me see here, color change Sphenes, let me know what you think, Deborah. If you were to ask me out of the two which one I would take, I would have to really think about it because, you know, one, you get a larger stone, still has those colorful flashes, but on the other side you get, you know, the feather ring, and then you also get this super dispersive stone, so it's a really tough decision to make. But of course, if you can take both, I mean, keep the larger one for your collection, and you can wear the feather ring as kind of, you know, a statement piece in a way. And let me also just kind of a recap from last week. This here is the Trapiche emerald necklace, collar necklace. This is 1123398. And this is just one of those pieces where, you know, I was like, should probably give it a break for a couple of weeks, but I was like, no. It's just too good of a necklace to just, you know, neglect in the vaults. So here, 18K white gold, 861 of all of your Trapiche emeralds combined, carat 58 of your white diamonds, and if you need a recap on the price too, last week it started at somewhere around $30,000, and we got it all the way down to $16,999 on this one. I just love how, you know, prominent the spoked wheel designs are in each of these stones. Now, there are 19 stones total in this one necklace. However, it's not like split evenly among all of the stones, as, you know, towards the top of the necklace here, you will see that the stones get visually or visibly smaller. So, you know, 19 stones, but they're not all equal in size, so just keep that in mind. It provides a nice, you know, gradual effect into the backside of the necklace too. So, you know, it's always nice that the design is extended into the back of the necklace, but, you know, the larger stones at the front is where you definitely want to have them. And I love the wavy design too. From here, it almost looks like the Trapiche emeralds are kind of just floating there in the wavy diamond design, which I absolutely love. So again, just a quick little recap on this one in case anyone is still thinking about it, or maybe you weren't here with us last week and don't know of the existence of this piece. Well, it is here, Trapiche emerald necklace. Our representatives took me up on my bet to find a Trapiche emerald necklace, and here we are. So very glad that this one is here for one collector only. And let me know if you would like to pick this one up, and if you have any questions on it. So let's go back to the Savorite here. And what other pieces are here? I did mention a pair of ruby and turquoise and diamond pair of earrings. This is kind of like that forward facing hoop design. So let me know on this Savorite here. And next up, we have rubies and turquoise and diamonds. These are going to be a rather substantial pair of earrings. This is 1123458. And let me just move the backing on the other one. So these also have that silicone encased backing here. This is a gorgeous pair of earrings, and I just love the color combination. I think my favorite color combination with anything turquoise is anything bright red. And here you have exactly that color combination that I love. Again, this was 1123458. And this is 18K white gold. Now I know I typically prefer turquoise in the yellow golds, but when you have a color combination that looks like this, I really do not mind what gold color they are in, because all you are doing is focusing on this fabulous color combination. This is 18K in the white gold, and of all of your rubies combined, you have 4 carats total weight of every single ruby perfectly matching and set into this one pair of earrings. You do have a carat 04 of your Sleeping Beauty turquoises, which I love the sizes of the turquoises. Yes, they are smaller. In fact, this might be the smallest I have ever seen turquoise to be in, but I think it's very cute, very dainty. And last but not least, we have 16 points of your white diamonds. Now the diamonds are kind of hiding, but you can kind of see next to the rubies where there is a part of your 18K white gold, you know, kind of completing the oval-like shape. That is where your diamonds are going to be, and this is going to be kind of like that front-facing hoop design right there. And those are the backings you will be getting. All of these rubies perfectly matched together. $49.99, not going to be. $29.99 should be the price, but we are not stopping there. Again, this is what it looks like from the back side there. So again, you can see how, you know, clean your rubies are, how bright they are. And even the other earring, which is, you know, sitting on the wheel right now in the shadow of my hand, still bright and glowing. So that's how you know these stones are fairly clean, fairly bright, fairly nice. And an inch from top to bottom too, so this is not going to be a small pair of earrings. You can see here where, you know, I just love that turquoise blue with the reds. And this is not going to be $29.99. If you like it, call me now. We'll make it $1,999 on this one. And again, I have never seen turquoise that small. I think it's kind of, I know funny is not the right word, but it really tickles me when I saw these turquoises because they're so small, but when you group them together like that, they still give you the appearance of one larger turquoise. And $19.99 will get you this pair of earrings to your home. And let's also show you what it looks like against the ear here. So that is about what it'll look like. Again, the other side will go behind your ear there, so it'll look like a front-facing hoop there. So a very unique design, a very unique take on a pair of turquoise ruby diamond earrings, and only for $19.99. So let's go back up close and show you what the other one looks like, just so you can see both earrings upright into the camera here. So this is what the other one looks like. Again, perfectly matching turquoise, and also your rubies, and of course your diamonds here. I just cannot imagine how long it took to set all of the turquoises there, but these are smaller stones, but again, a lot of work put into just, you know, setting these stones as well. So let me know on this one. Miriam, you are too funny. And hello, Sherry. Yeah, I just love, you know, the turquoise with anything bright red. It's just something about that color combination just really speaks to me, and I mean, here they are. So let me know if you'd like to grab this pair of earrings, $19.99 on this one. And let's recap the Paraiba one more time. I know everyone at this point is probably sick and tired of looking at Paraibas, but I just have to bring it out one more time here because this Paraiba ring is somehow still here for $19,999. And even though we have, you know, about 37 minutes left, pieces do go after the fact. Calls do come in at the end. They think everyone is going to, you know, go to bed or, you know, go out, eat dinner. No one's going to be thinking about this piece. And so I find that perfect opportunity to call in and grab it. And that does tend to happen. You know, calls come in. Could be bright and early tomorrow. And just like that, the piece is gone. So call me on this one. Again, it is a $449 center stone. This is what Paraiba prices looked like, you know, over a year ago, 2 years ago. And yet now, I mean, if you really want all the information on the other piece that I had brought out, just for comparisons, I had this one next to this ring, and this one, after discounts, was $40,000. And yet today you can get this ring, the matching pendant slash necklace, for the same price as this one ring. So this is a nice ring, don't get me wrong, but the current state of Paraiba prices is unfortunate. So this is why this piece is here today. That is why the pendant is here today, because I really want to help someone out there who may be dreaming about owning a 4-carat plus Paraiba. Doesn't matter if it's a ring, pendant, whatever. A single stone, a 449 or a 469, as the pendant is, for the same price. Your choice of $19,999. So call me on these if you're still thinking about it. Let me know if you have any questions. We can always answer them, and you will be incredibly happy with whatever your decision is. If you want to break up the set, that's fine. If you want to take both, that is fine as well. I would recommend you take the set. And you know, again, Paraibas, they could be investment pieces, I'd say, because as we have seen in just the last year, the prices have skyrocketed, and they will probably continue to do so. And again, you can get this ring today for $20,000 and turn it around and sell it tomorrow if you wanted to for $50,000, if not more, considering you also get smaller Paraibas as the accent stones. And I mean, that's just another idea there, but yeah, a 4-carat should not be this price as of today, but here it is. And this is also one more look at it on the hand here. This is a gorgeous piece. It is a longer style ring, but not unwearable again. My hands, not large, don't have long fingers. I have a rather pudgy hand, like a baby's hand, but the ring still looks nice. It doesn't look weird. It doesn't look funky. Let me actually see if I can fit it onto my index finger here, because I think that'd be also a rather interesting look here. I mean, that's also a different look. I think it still work. Middle finger, of course, it could work. Definitely not for the thumb, and definitely not for the pinky. So, I mean, this is just an idea, a different Paraiba ring that you can wear and love. So, let me know on this one. And we will go back up close, just like that. Show you what the ring looks like again. And anything else from today, in case you missed it, we had this really cool pendant. This really cool, I guess you could call it like an illusion setting, where it's set into the gold in a way so that the entire, area of, the cup cover kind of looks like there are stones set into it, but it is just one oval center stone, and the rest is just reflections, which is really cool. And what else do we have today? We had that large blue zircon, and I say it like we have it every day. The largest blue zircon ever. 5184 center stone on the blue zircon there. And what else do we have? I don't know if anyone is still looking, but I do have a conch pearl necklace. Conch pearl is yet another one of those pieces that we had like once. Really popular, sold out. And then we were able to bring in some more pieces here. And so this being one of those pieces, just a quick little flash of this one. Pear shape on this one. This is the conch pearl that I have in a pendant that also comes with a chain. So again, not sure if anyone is really looking for conch pearls at this point in time, but just letting you guys know that we do have at least one option. And Alween earrings are still here, as well as the pendants that I had flashed. I did have two smaller stones in pendants, and I did have that one larger piece in a larger necklace style pendant as well. What else do we have here? Yellow diamonds, another kind of stone that surprisingly not seeing anything come in anymore, which is a little bit surprising, but this one is here as just another quick little reminder. This is 1117971, so it's been here for a really long time, unfortunately. I would really love for someone to own this one. This has all 3 gold colors, all 3 most popular diamond colors, and $18K to top it all off, $241 in the center stone there. Center stone is a VS stone, and we have 24 points combined of the pear-shaped pink diamonds on either side, as well as 58 points of your white diamonds to complete the entire look. Now, I would not be mad that if you took this piece just to take it apart because, you know, matching pink diamonds, which honestly to me look a little bit more on the purple side, very difficult to come by these days. Even, you know, single stones of pink diamonds, purplish pink diamonds, we're not seeing too many of them. Like pink diamonds, what was it, last year, 2 years ago, we had, you know, a wheel full of pink diamonds and, you know, auctions and this and that, pendants and earrings and rings, and now it's like we see a couple here and there, but really nothing. And again, the prices have something to do with that, which is rather unfortunate. But this piece was supposed to be $59,999, and you know this piece well. It's been here for quite a number of times, and just add one to that list. This is not going to be $60,000, you know this piece. $19,999 was where this piece kind of sat at for a little while, and then finally we came down all the way to not even $15,000, $14,000, or even $13,999. We'll make this one $12,999 to the very first caller on this one. And yes, this yellow diamond is of that deeper color, has more of that golden color to it, but I would not say it is necessarily a brown diamond or even a greenish diamond. It is still that bright golden yellow color, and you know, kind of the pink diamonds in this one also kind of, you know, bounce off of the center stone because, you know, they're not that bright, some could say like a pastel-y pink. These are more of that deeper colored purplish pinks, which, you know, I don't know about you guys, but I am definitely seeing a fair share of purple in each of these stones, which are also perfectly matched, by the way. And so it is here. It is now at that price you see up there. The ring is looking at that price. And all 3 gold colors, so we will still size it for you. Most of it is in that white gold. And this is just one of those pieces that I can only hope and wish and dream of, you know, designing more of these larger yellow diamond pieces, even pink diamond pieces, but unfortunately it's just we don't get to see as many of these stones come in. Like, they are still out there, don't get me wrong, but it's just that the price is not right to our standards. Like, we can still get you a 2-carat yellow diamond, but someone could be charging for it easily, like, again, $60,000. I know that's like, I'm just reading that number up there, but that's what I'm saying. Like, we can still do it, but the value is not going to be there. So you really want to take your chance and call in on this opportunity of a ring. Get all 3 gold colors, diamond colors in one, and this is what it looks like from on the hand as well. So here we have it, not a small yellow diamond at all. It is our VS center stone. Pink diamonds, not small either. I mean, you can see them from here, which is just, you know, pink diamonds, they can get a little bit smaller on, you know, certain stones, but for these, they are about, if they were split evenly, about 12 points each, but just look at how noticeable they are, how present they are in this design. And I just also love the yellow gold bezel frame around your center stone as well, and also around your pink diamonds. That definitely helps with, you know, pinpointing the presence of your stones here. And so call me if you would like to grab this one today. This might be one of the last 2 carat plusers of yellow diamonds that we have, so kind of unfortunate, but I'll definitely be pushing to bring you guys some more, as yellow diamonds are always ever so popular. So let me know on this one and we'll take it up close for another look here. And again, I'm still dreaming of making a yellow diamond piece. So I'm thinking of, you know, at least a 2 carat yellow diamond center stone with Paraiba accents around it, which I have done a yellow diamond with, you know, 2 Paraibas, one on each side before, but I'm thinking like an entire halo. But that might bump the price up to $60,000. But that's just a dream that I have that maybe one day that I can fulfill. So in the meantime, let me know on this one. Still a gorgeous color combination. And Congolese blue-green tourmalines have been popular. I was actually surprised that this one still stayed, because even though it is that Congolese material, it is not that blue-green color. It is instead a pinky color, and it looks like that. So let me know if you would like to see more of that piece. Again, this is Congolese pink tourmaline, and let me know on this yellow diamond ring here. And yes. I know, I keep saying that, and then I said it last time with a cushion Tanzanite with all the hearts in the halo. And then the customer who eventually purchased it, I think they did not want me to take it apart, so they took it away from me. So that works out. Now I have no heart-shaped diamonds to work with, but someone is happy at least. And yeah, I mean, I like this design, but it's just, I just want to get my hands on those 2 pear-shaped pink diamonds. So I'll have my eye on this piece for sure. And we do have yet another, oh, speaking of designer pieces, where did that one piece go? That one piece that I said I would show to you guys, because it was, I couldn't help but laugh the first time I saw it. I don't expect anyone to maybe like this piece as much as I do, because it's so out there. But I have this piece coming up next. It is a critter of sorts. And we might have to show this one on the hand here, so let me get it ready here. This is kind of a critter. Yeah, the first time I saw this one, I cackled. I couldn't help it, but I don't know if we can call this a critter. This is 1123740. This is our fish pendant. And this is covered in diamonds. And it also has blue sapphires as well. It is a larger pendant piece. Again, I don't expect anyone else out there to like this one as much as I do. It's just a very unique piece. This is 18K white gold, and it moves. So it can, you know, it's completely dynamic on this one. And sorry, 8 points of your round blue sapphires on this one. So there is a single blue sapphire set, bezel set as the eye there. And I don't know if you can tell what species of fish it is from this, but blue sapphire, and it also has a carat 15 of your white diamonds in this one. And it does have a hidden veil of, right behind the head here, so I'm holding it. I can also show it to you. Miriam says it's a half-eaten critter, which I agree it could be. You know, if you have like a cat piece, like a cat pendant, like I think it could go hand in hand. So just a thought there. This was supposed to be $59.99. As you can see here, it is not a small little piece. It is quite large. About 2.5 inches, I think a little under a 2.5 inches on this one to be exact. And G says, was a critter anyway. And this is just a really fun piece. Again, I don't expect anyone to like it as much as I do. But let me see if I can flip it around here, just to show you what it looks like from the back side there. So again, mirror finish gold on this one. I probably can't show my face anymore because my eyeliner is probably, you know, smudged now from somewhat crying from laughing at this. And this is not going to be $59.99 or even $29.99 on this one. I was going to say something and totally just left my brain. I think I was saying something about the bail. I don't even know, but where I'm holding it right now is where you can string your chain through it. I would say I think it's large enough for all of our DBTYs. Again, if you want a more specific measurements, I can always get it for you, but this is our half-eaten critter, our was a critter piece. And if you like it, we'll just make it $24.99, as easy as that. So call me on this one. Again, fully dynamic on this one. Can kind of swim through the water. And you know what, let's bring it up close as well. So move aside this yellow diamond here. And here we have our fellow fish, which is really cute up close in a way. I mean, right? He has his little frown right there. He doesn't like being half eaten there, but his spine is, again, fully dynamic and movable. And he's kind of posing there right now, kind of like a model. And oh, G actually has a pendant like this one in costume. Well, if you ever want 18K white gold with diamonds and blue sapphire, I do have this one here, and this is also what it looks like from the back side here. So again, with your hidden bail on the side there, and you can kind of see where the sections are for this fish here, our little fishy friend. And this is here, $24.99. And pave diamonds, again, in the face of the fish, and also alternating between the spines of the fish as well, and also in the tail. So it's a very cute little piece. Again, not for everyone, but I just love this little guy here, our half-eaten critter. And this is also what it looks like against the neckline here. So again, it can dangle and move too. So fun little piece. Just thought I'd share with everyone here. And let's go back up close, and I can show to you guys, again, what it looks like up close here. My little fishy friend. I think we have to name him too. He deserves a name. And this is our fish. And what else do we have here? I do have a blue sapphire in a ring. If you were like the blue sapphire in the eye, want an actual blue sapphire piece, I do have a ring here. So sorry, little fishy. Set them down like this so you can kind of see how, you know, the sections are built, what it looks like from the sides there. And this is our little fish friend on a Friday. And before we go, I'll try to get in some other pieces here. I do have this, moving the fish aside here. We do have this actual rather bright blue sapphire piece. So let me know if you are interested in this one. Surprisingly bright. Again, no filters installed on our cameras at all, but this one and the Savorite too, it's like some of these stones are surprisingly bright. That is, again, a hats off to the lapidary stone cutting people. And actually, before we leave today, I do have kind of like a birthday hat. It's like a half cone on this one. This is 1123680. And this one, 18K white gold, kind of like a birthday hat again on this one, or it could be like a cone style. But how you'll wear it is actually through the base of the cone here. It just happens to sit upright for me, but you can kind of see here. That is where your hidden veil is going to be. 18K white gold on this one. This is pink sapphires and white diamonds. So of your princess cut pink sapphires, we do have 290. Yes. The conch pearl? Of course, I will show it up next as well. No problems. So here, 290 of your princess cut pink sapphires. Now this is like taking invisibly set to the next level, because they have done invisibly set stones on a curve. Like, that is just, first of all, invisibly setting in like a bar design, that is already time consuming, but to set it in a curve, I just cannot imagine how much extra time it took to set all of these stones. And Suzanne says, Spiny Shiny the fish. I love that. Spiny Shiny the fish. He's going to be our Friday mascot from now on. And this here also has 8 points of your diamond, so it's just at the very top there. So not too much diamond weight on this one. Really just want to focus on the invisibly set pink sapphires. And if you like this one, and there it goes, you can see it from this perspective as well. On the bottom, it is all mirror finished 18K white gold. $39.99 was, and running out of time here. So instead of $39.99 or even $19.99, give you an extra discount. I know brand new today, but still love to give you all of the discounts we can. And we'll just make this one $1,499 on this really unique piece here today. And definitely has a lot of the negative spaces here. This is what it looks like on the hand, or rather against the hand here. So again, that's where you're going to be able to string your chain through, and this is how you'll be able to wear it on your neckline here. So call me on this one, $14.99. Again, that is, I just got blinded by that, so be careful when you wear this, because that is mirror finished gold at its finest. And this is also what it looks like against the neckline here. So again, it has a presence to it. It definitely has negative spaces between your pink sapphires. So let me know on this one, $14.99. And let's go back up close, take another look at it. And also this is what it looks like from the back side too. So truly mirror finished gold throughout the entire piece here. Again, we'll clean that up for you, but I can see like the light reflecting off of this, shining off of the very back side of the phone bank. So just that is just how bright this piece can get. And we'll also bring up the conch pearl necklace for, was it for Shannon? I think it was for Shannon. So we'll find out. So let me know on this one. And yeah, a lot of cool pieces today. I'm so glad that you guys can all be here with me to witness and enjoy all of these pieces. But this here is the conch pearl piece that I did mention earlier. This is 1123422. This is going to be just 1 point shy of being a carat, so 99 points in your pear-shaped conch pearl. And it also has 41 points of your diamonds. Now conch pearls they can come in a variety of colors, some colorless, like a white color, some in a peachy color, and the most, I would say, sought after color would be this bright, blushy pink. This is actually going to be in the platinum, so we'd love to upgrade the metals here and there, but this is our platinum piece. Chain does come with. So this entire pendant piece from top to bottom, so just the pendant part itself, is 5/8 of an inch, and the chain itself is going to be 18 inches, and it has a spring ring clasp on it with the ball adjuster. So maximum length is going to be the 18-inch, but you can really adjust it to whatever length you want it to be in. Now conch pearls, they are, again, one of the rare collectible varieties. And so that is why this one started at $69.99, but again, here by request. If you would like this one, we'll discount it. Doesn't have to be $69.99. And instead of even $49.99 on this one, I mean, even from the back side, you can see that saturated bright pink color. We'll make this one $29.99 to the very first caller, and take a look at it against the hand as well here, so you can really see how bright that pink color is. Again, we haven't seen any of the bad stuff here, so I can't really, compare it to any of the, the less colorful conch pearls, the ones that are more, peachy pink in a way, kind of like a morganite color, but this is that color you would want to get in your conch pearls, and this you can get for $29.99. And let's also take it over to the neckline here so you can really see what it looks like. So yes, I know it is a smaller stone, but it's just, a pear shape, a 99 point. Like, we don't get to see conch pearls that often at all. So just let me know if you would like to take this one. And let's go back up close, and I'll bring you guys a couple of recap pieces here and there. Again, a lot of pendants today, so we'll see what we can make do with in terms of rings, because I don't have a million hands to hold up all of these pendants, but we do have a lot of blue pieces today, and pearls. I think the pearl is still here, so a different kind of pearl, this one. So let me know if you would like to pick up either of our pearl pieces today, or if you would like to pick up Spiny Shiny the fish. And we'll be recapping probably the Paraibas, the aquas, the blue zircons, the Savorites, and the color change Sphenes, and the yellow diamonds. So a lot of museum pieces today. And we'll probably get started on our recap wheel in a few moments. And before that, let me see if there's anything else that I can maybe show you guys here. Again, the pearl is still here. The Tanzanite is still hanging out. Our fancy cut Tanzanite pendant ring. Too many pendants today. Our cone style pink sapphire invisibly set piece is also still hanging out. Rubilite, I think it's still here, so we'll find out about that. I'll just bring it out anyways, and to balance off all the blues, or we can just leave it the entire wheel with blues and greens. And what else today? I think that is all. Rhodochrosite still hanging out. Blue zircon again. I know it's not a small piece. And let's get started on building our recap wheel here. So here, center stage, blue zircon. And on either side, I will have our Paraiba ring and also our Aquamarine in a ring. So you kind of get to see the variety of blues that are out there, courtesy of Mother Nature here. So all very large rings here. And don't forget, the pendant to complete the set with the Paraiba is also still here. And also yellow diamond here in the front. Now the yellow diamond looks really small, but it's not. And also the Savorite here, which also looks really small, but it's not. And also color change Sphene. I might just take down the other two and just put up the Sphenes here. So we'll see. Yeah, I might just do that. But this is just several pieces that still remain through the end of the show. Again, call in quickly and pick up the pieces that you've been thinking about, because pieces do go after the fact, and I don't want you to spend 2 hours thinking about a piece and then you're finally ready to call in on it and just to find out that it is gone. So I don't want you to have any heartbreak over these pieces. So call now before they do go. We have our two Sphenes up here. Then we have our larger Sphene back there. This is almost like a very screenshot-worthy recap wheel. And don't forget, our fish mascot is still here, swimming trying to swim, but he is here. And last couple minutes of the show here. Just trying to see if there's anything else I could potentially recap. Again, the Rubilite in a ring is here. I know some of these designs, they tend to look, rather out there, but, they are really unique and special in their own little ways. So just flashing some pieces here and there. And Tahitian black pearl in a ring is still here as well, sizable for that one. And I just can't get over this fish. And G says, looks like we are looking in the Queen's jewelry box. Yes, it could be. And so let me know on any of these pieces. Again, I know these are some big boys, but I think they deserve some screen time here. And you can expect to see Spiny Shiny the fish to be here every single Friday from now on until he goes. And let me know if you have any last minute questions. And thank you, Miriam. Thank you for tuning in and watching with us today. And as usual, Lauren will be back with you guys tomorrow, Sunday, and Monday. So weekend shows, we go from, weeknights, they are in the nights. And then weekdays, they are during the days, or I'm getting that all mixed up. Let me start over. The weekends, we are in the daytime. So we are here 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Pacific time. And Mondays to Fridays minus Tuesdays, we are here in the evenings and at night. All of the information can be found on our website, TVON.com. And if you are new to us online, we are actually also on TV, hence the TV part of TVON. And you can find all of our schedule online as well. And yes, Suzanne, I did have a Tanzanite. It was a fancier cut. Let me quickly flash it here. Maybe let me see if I can add it to the recap wheel here. But yeah, please join her then. Again, weekends are really fun. A lot of fun pieces will continue. A lot of these fun designer pieces will continue to be here. And this is the Tanzanite Suzanne. This was the fancier cut, kind of like a pear shape that I had. And the Tanzanite was $39.99 on this one. It is a 934 center stone with 78 points of diamonds in the halo there. So again, it is not a small stone, but also not a overwhelmingly large stone as Tanzanites can get. So let me know if you have any questions. Let me also try on that one for you if you would like. But yeah, typically, I don't get to see many Tanzanites here on Fridays, as even the other shows, like Tanzanites running out, we just have like, one or two a show. Before it was like, bring them all out, and it's like 5, 10, 15, 20, probably not that much, but And so they are slowly dwindling down, and truly is last call to get the Tanzanites of your dreams. And if you don't have a fancy cut yet, this one is fancy cut, and you can add it to your collection. And let's go back to our wheel here. So adding the blues again to our recap wheel here. So again, a lot of museum pieces today, but as usual, it's always fun to show you guys these pieces. And call me if you have any questions. We'll be hanging out for a couple minutes after the end of the show. And we'll find out if you have any of your pieces that you like still here. And the fish is still in my hand. So it's quite a large fish too. So I'll be petting it throughout the rest of the show. So let me know if you have any last questions. We'll always be here to answer them for at least a couple minutes after the end of the show. And please don't forget to join Lauren tomorrow. And this fish piece is just too fun. So I'll put it down now. But thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Joyce, and I'll be here again next Friday, same place, same time, and bring you guys some more fun designer pieces. And again, please don't forget to join Lauren tomorrow, Saturdays, Sundays, and Mondays, and of course, Wednesdays and Thursdays. So did I miss a day? I think I got it all right. So again, thank you guys so much for tuning in today. Trapiche Emerald collar necklace is also still here. And call me if there's any pieces that you maybe saw a glimpse of, maybe you want a picture of. I can take a picture of it after the end of the show and send it right on over to you. No problem at all. And let's take a look at our recap wheel one more time here. A lot of blues and greens here, so maybe next week we'll balance it out with some pinks if I can find enough pink pieces. And also that fun Rubilite piece, the oval center stone and the floral design is also still here. And let me know, no problem, Suzanne. And good night, Miriam, good night, G, and good night, everyone. Thank you again so much for watching today. Fun show as always. I'll try my best to bring some more design options for next week to have you guys vote on and be part of the process with. And yeah, so it'll be another fun show next week. The fish will be here, 100%. The bracelet will be here as well. And have a great rest of your Friday. Stay safe, have fun, and we will see you back here bright and early tomorrow. So have a great rest of your night, and we will see you soon.